Good evening and welcome to the SkyZhone HD Game of the Week. We're here in beautiful West Jefferson, North Carolina, Husky Stadium. With me as always is Mark Cutler. I'm Dusty Farmer. Welcome to Football Friday Night in the High Country, Mark.
Oh yeah, first football Friday night of the season, Dusty. Everybody's excited, so let's get ready to go.
It is game one for the Huskies. Last year, Huskies took on Wilkes Central. Tonight they bring Wilkes Central Eagles up the mountain, and last year they lost a close one to Wilkes Central, 28-26, down in Moravian Falls.
Yeah, and of course, snap day. Of course, let's go back to old times just a minute and make everybody familiar. This is old conference rival and still a rivalry game. And, you know, last year Huskies had beat them 3 in a row, and they beat them 10 out of 8 since 04. So see what happens here tonight.
Yeah, and we're in a whole different conference starting last year. For years, Wilkes Central and Ashe County was a big rivalry game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And they still don't like each other. We know that.
We'll get into tonight to our Steve Johnson Auto World keys to the game. And for Ashe County, of course, we always talk about it, is, you know, turnovers. Turnovers is our first key.
Well, turnovers, and first, as we said earlier, just sitting here talking, first game of the year, really for both teams, keys to the game is going to be who limits the mistakes and gets off to a good start and so on and so forth. But you're going to expect a lot of mistakes in maybe a sloppy game in the first game of the year. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, Mark, and usually in these first few games of the year, the defense is way ahead of the offense. But talking to the Husky coaches, feel like their offense is ahead of their defense so far.
Yeah, just talking to Coach Piscopo and Coach Hampton, yes, they feel like their offense is ahead of people. Of course, maybe we'll go down a little bit. And, of course, our Dr. Pepper player to watch for the Huskies is Matthew Peterson. We're talking a little offense, and we're breaking in a young quarterback, but he's got all the ability in the world. We watched him on JVs last year, but as we watched before, Drew, it seems like he always brings his quarterbacks along slow. So we'll see what happened with the junior. He's going to be, but to talk about Matthew Peterson, we've said it before, the 5'10" senior. He's only 172 pounds, but he's, of course, the returning leading rusher, all conference last year in the 3A conference. If I'm not mistaken, he's state championship wrestler. He can catch the football, so that's your Dr. Pepper player to watch for Ashe, and you expect a lot out of him tonight, especially being a senior.
And your Wilkes Central Eagle player to watch is Anthony Graham. He's a senior. He's a phenomenal athlete. They have him listed at wide receiver, DB, quarterback. I mean, they've got this guy all over the field. And one thing that Ashe County seems to always have trouble with is speed, and this kid's got a lot of speed.
Yeah, we had a little rainstorm today. That's always good when you bring them up a mountain sometimes and they've got some speed. So, it might slow them down a little bit, but yeah, they say, in talking to Drew, Coach Piscopo, they say that this kid's just a great athlete, and he don't know where they'll play him because he's watched, of course, scrimmage film, and they've played him both at wide receiver and quarterback, so he don't know. So he'll be a key tonight for the Huskies defense.
And if it wasn't for injury, you're probably talking about Wilkes Central's number 77, Kamen Smith. He is a giant of a man, 6'5", 300 pound, committed to NC State. I mean, he's everything you want in a lineman.
Yeah, he is committed to the Wolfpack, as we said. I think he's not really in a cast or nothing, so maybe it wasn't a broken foot, but it's some type of foot injury that he last week in a scrimmage got. So that's according to Coach Piscopo. But, of course, you're glad you didn't get to see him on the
Did somebody trip that breaker or something down there? We ain't got no headphones right now.
So,
and for Ashe County, we just looking over the roster here before we got started, Mark, there's not a lot of seniors on this roster.
Oh, no. Of course, and we knew that coming in. Yep, we got, one, two, I think about 15 seniors out of 40-some players.
They're all on now. Okay.
And there's, he did pull up 3 or 4 sophomores and the rest are juniors. And the juniors really are going to be the ones that do the bulk of the playing.
Yeah, there's a very junior-heavy team for the Huskies as we get ready here with the 40 seconds before kickoff. Huskies are getting ready to run through their tunnel. Just came out. They're going to play a little inner Sandman.
Thank you.
So tonight for the Huskies, Mark, new quarterback. We talked about it a little bit. Blake Peters. Very smart kid.
Very smart kid, of course. Not very big. Just a junior, though. He has grown some over the summer, but that's what you hear the coaches talking about. And, of course, if you're just listening to us for the first time, the Huskies run the air raid offense, and he is very smart. He reads defense well, and they talk about him knowing where to go with the football, and that's the key to the whole thing. because there's always pretty much somebody open, so you got to know where to go with the football.
Huskies getting ready to come out here to enter Sandman. It is a beautiful night here in the high country at West Jefferson, North Carolina. And the Huskies bring on Wilkes Central. Mark, who got the coin toss?
Ashe won the coin toss. Of course, they elected to receive. They're going to always take the football. We know that.
So the Husky offense will come out to start the game tonight. And, I don't know what Coach Piscopo has planned, but, new quarterback. Might see a couple runs with the, all conference running back in the back. But you never know with Piscopo. He likes to throw the football.
I expect him to break Peterson in pretty easy. If you do see anything thrown early, it's going to be like we said. It's going to be a pass out to the sidelines to that running back.
Mark, we've said for years, when in doubt, throw the out.
Yeah, absolutely. But I don't know if I mentioned that when we was talking about Peterson being the player of the game. He's a very good at catching the ball out of the backfield, so that's a big weapon too.
I mean, it's a phenomenal safety feature to have when you got all-time or your returning rusher as your check down valve.
Oh, yeah. But I didn't really get a chance to look it up today. I would have liked to know how he had what his receiving was. I do know that Colin Estes is talking to the coaches as a guy on the offensive side of the ball that they expect big things out of. He's their leading returning receiver this year, so they're expecting big things out of him too.
And it's not a very big offensive and defensive line, but these guys have played together for a while, but they're quick.
They are quick. They're going to have to, and of course, Coach Piscopo did mention with big number 77 being out of the game that they had a harder time blocking him on the defensive side of the ball last year. So, yeah, again, we talk about it all the time. They're going to have to use their leverage. You can't try to run over people as sort of funny as that sounds because football's a contact sport, but you got to be the low man. Low man wins, as they say.
Matthew Peterson back deep for the Huskies, along with, looks like, Luke Osborne. And we get ready for kickoff here for football Friday night. And it's going to be a short kickoff taken up by an up man. Looks like maybe Osborne got it. He's across the 40 to the 50, and he's going to finally be drugged down at about the 43-yard line. Great starting field position for the Huskies.
Can't you tell who did it? You might be right. Osborne, there were great returns, so the Huskies are going to start out with great field position here. I thought he was going to go for a minute. You got to give number 12 for Wilkes Central, which is Hunter Wiles, for chasing him down right there.
Peters in the gun with Peterson to his left. Huskies look to throw on first down. He checks it down to Peterson, and he's got a lot of white and yellow jerseys in front of him. He's going to be run out of bounds. Looks like for a loss.
Yeah, like you said, and like we talked about, he come out with a safe pass. Of course, they're going to key on Mr. Peterson tonight. You know that. Try to get their main man and get Peters comfortable throwing the football, but Wilkes Central done a great job stringing that out and bringing him to the ground.
There's going to be a 2-yard loss for the Huskies. Going to bring up 2nd and 12. They motion a man. Peters looks to throw on 2nd down. He's got some pressure, gets rid of the football, and it's just short.
And like we say, they're going for the out there, but the problem there was he's getting a little pressure there, and he's throwing off his back foot. So see if the Huskies can pick up a big, 3rd and about 12 here.
Brings up a quick 3rd down for the Huskies. Of course, we all know this Husky offense likes to keep it rolling and moving.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they might screen, maybe too early for that. I don't know.
3 receivers to the top, 1 lone receiver at the bottom. Peters in the gun. They motion a man across. Peters looks to throw. He's got pressure. He checks it off and almost picked off. That was close.
Yeah, and right there, that is
that's nerves.
That's nerves, and that's a young quarterback because that was covered well. We're lucky that ball was not picked off, but hey, got the nerves out now. So let's see if the defense can come out here and play. But see if we get a good punt here and pin them. But you can see there's a lot of nerves on that first opening drive.
And that's to be expected. So Huskies come out to punt.
Absolutely. So like I said, I can't tell who's punting back there. It looks like 56. That is Dylan
Borders back to punt for the Huskies. Gets off a good high kick. Call for a fair catch. It's going to take a Husky roll all the way down to the 12-yard line. That's going to flip the field position for the Huskies.
Yes, that's a good job there by the kicking game there to pin them down. Let's see if what the defense comes out tonight on their first series. And, hey, I expect some offensive nerves from Wilkes Central right here.
Yeah, and talking with the Huskies coaching staff, they really didn't know what to expect from this Wilkes Central offense. They watched a little bit of the scrimmage tape, but no one scored, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, they wasn't, like you say, I shouldn't say impressed, but they didn't do a whole lot offensively in the scrimmage.
Eagles in the gun.
But now, Lon Turner's been there several years now.
Handoff on first down for Wilkes Central. He's going to be tackled for a short gain.
About a 2-yard gain there. I think we're going to have a daggone face mask on the tackle there. Let's see. And I'm afraid it might be a 15-yarder. Let's hope he goes 5. But it looked like he sort of jerked his head there a little bit.
Personal foul. It's going to be the 15 yards, so our first penalty of the game is going to go against the Huskies. 15-yard face mask.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about that in the keys of the game, but that goes along with mistakes. And, of course, early game, you're going to have more of that. But that's a tough break right there after a good play on first down.
It'll be 1st and 10 now for Wilkes Central.
Wilkes Central now will have a 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line.
Huskies defense has some sophomores out there.
Yeah, I'll have to look them out. We did talk about we're sort of getting old, Farmer. We don't know a whole lot of these kids now. But
now they all look the same to us now.
I'm getting old. You're not old.
Handoff on second down, and the Huskies defense is right there. 3-4 Husky players meet him in the backfield.
Great job is that looked like 22. Lucas Spencer led the charge there with some help from his buddies, but that's a great job right there. So that's going to put them behind the chains here on second down.
Yeah, so far in 2 plays, the Huskies' defensive line has gotten great penetration.
Oh, absolutely. Just a tough break on the tackle there on the first play.
Yeah, that's also one of those plays that you'll take the hustle play,
Any day of the week.
Second, we'll call it 13 for the Eagles. They motion man across, and it's going to be a quarterback. Looks like an option play to the left, and he tries to get the corner. He's going to get a gain of maybe 3 yards.
That's a nice job stringing that out by the Husky defense. Looked like he might have a chance for a little more, and I'm thinking that was maybe Josh Poe over there stringing him out and taking him out of bounds. You got to give him some credit there.
Bring up 3rd down for the Eagles. We'll call it 3rd and a long 8. So far, been impressed with the Huskies defense.
Yeah, let's see if they're going to break the ice here and will they try to pass it one time. 3rd and
Eagles in the gun, 3 wide receivers. He's going to roll out. He's got pressure. He's got a man open, number 11. It gets completed, and he's going to have enough for Eagles' first down.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice little play call by there for Wilkes Central. We got the quarterback out in space, so the pressure will become involved and open there, but you got to give Wilkes Central credit there.
He's special bound by number 5, Ryder Phipps.
I guess we might as well go ahead. Last year we done the football games and the scoreboard usually quit. We do have a new scoreboard here at Husky
nice.
Stadium tonight.
It was very frustrating doing the game, not knowing how much time was left. Handoff on first down once again for the Eagles. He picks his way through. He's a big back, stays on his feet.
He's a very big back. Well, I ain't got a 32. Is that not number 32 or can I?
Yeah, that's Aiden Bynum.
Okay, there it is. I finally found it. Aiden Bynum. Yeah, he was here last year. They've always had a Bynum in the backfield, it seems like.
As long as they don't have a Joe Ray back there, we're okay.
Joe Ray was about all you wanted to handle. He was a very good player.
McGill in the gun for the Eagles. He's going to throw it on second down. Tosses outside. He's got room. He's got the first down, more down the sideline. Finally going to be dragged down by some Huskies on that side. Number 19, Josh Poe's going to bring him down.
And that's Anthony Graham. There you go. Of course, who we talked about for Wilkes Central. We got him out in space. He made a few guys miss, and you see a little bit of his speed there. Nice job by the Huskies to not give up on the play and run him and get him down.
And you can tell early on they want to establish the run up the middle, then get the ball to the outside.
Oh, yeah. They've sort of pretty much always been that way. He does spread the field, but, yeah, he's going to run out of it more than he's going to throw.
McGill in the gun, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. It's going to be a keeper up the middle, and he's going to get maybe a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, nice job right there. And, you know, Dustin, we've seen this a lot with the Husky defense. Seems like they let them go pretty good from the 20 to 20, and then they elbow their neck.
Yeah.
They need to do that.
And for whatever reason, third down's Achilles heel for the Huskies.
Yes,
I don't know why.
and if it's long, it's all. Yes.
Oh, yeah, you get us in third and long, you're probably going to get a first down.
Yep. It's, about second and 8 here now.
Second 8 for the Eagles. 7:56 to go here early in the first quarter, still scoreless. Huskies went 3 and out when they had the ball. Wilkes Central's put together a pretty nice little drive.
Nice drive.
Of course, the penalty helped.
The penalty helped on the first play, and then they picked up the big third down. But, yeah, they put together a pretty good drive here.
And we're going to whistle delay of game. The play clock wasn't working, but
Are the play clocks even running on the field?
no.
No, I can't run both switches.
Okay, 10-4.
And it looks like it's going to have an official's timeout. And I believe
I hadn't paid no attention, but no, the play clocks are not working on the field, so let's see.
And I think the coach is just asking about that.
Yeah, he must have, but surely they've been.
I mean, the back judge always keeps it.
Mm-hmm. But that must. Nah, they're gonna
Wave it off.
put a little salt.
They're going to give him one
pepper
free
on
one.
it. Yeah.
Maybe we'll get one of those later on in the game.
Yeah.
Now Hampton wants an explanation.
I got to do that for TV. You know?
Yeah. And he's giving him the explanation of,
I think probably
They didn't
Coach
know.
Turner and
Yeah.
Ron both, and Coach Hampton both know what the signal is when they do get down in, 5 seconds left.
Second 8 now for the Eagles. They motion the man on the jet sweep, going to hand it to him, number 7, and nice job. That's number 21, Manny Alvera.
And give the inside guys credit too. I didn't get their numbers, but will probably be in 1 and 27 there, strung the play out where he couldn't cut it back up too. So you got to give them. That's good defense by the whole team right there. With who'd you say brought him down?
Manny Alvera.
Yeah, Alvera bringing him to the ground.
But, Mark, here we go, third and long.
3rd and 16. So let's see. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Change our luck this year.
Starting a new tradition. 3rd and long will not be our Achilles then.
This was an Achilles heel from last year, big time.
McGill in the gun takes the snap. He's going to look to throw on 3rd down. He's going deep down the sideline. He's got a man open with a step and just overthrows him.
Just right over his fingertips. And I tell you what, I believe Graham there maybe should have just run through the football. He might have instead of, but of course we're not that close to it. But that definitely had a chance there to keep
This
it
is
going.
that no man's land, Mark. You think they go for it?
Why not? Yeah, they're keeping the offense on the field. You might pooch kick it here or something if they don't put nobody back, but you better play defense. 4th and about 16 here. Huskies, if they hold them here, get it back in good field position also.
And the motion man looks like they'll pooch kick it. They're going to Huskies going to send a guy back, and he gets off a good kick.
Let it go.
Let it go. Oh, might should have let that go.
Yeah, probably should have let that ball just bounce right there. Of course, what is the rule of thumb? Put your feet on the 10-yard line, and if it
Goes over your head, let it go.
So, got a long way to go for a touchdown, but hey, let's go on a 99-yard drive? No,
that's a
6-yard drive right here.
Listen, they pay us to talk, not to do math. Let's not get out of our comfort zone.
Yeah.
First and 10 from the 4 for the Huskies. 6:33 to go here in the first quarter. Both teams still scoreless. Peters in his own end zone, and as a direct snap to Peterson, and he's got the corner. He's at the 20, 30, down the sideline, 40, 50, a flag. Looked like it's going to be a block in the back at about the 38-yard line.
Well, at least he's going to get that much in. Mr. Piscopo did tell me today that we might see a little wildcat with Mr. Peterson right there. What a great block.
Should we call it the wild dog?
Yeah, the wild dog. Great play to get him out of their goal line there, but we're still going to get at least away from the goal line.
Yeah, it's going to get out of the end. Got it out their own end zone.
Let's see.
So after that, they call it a good thing.
Oh, okay. I thought he was taking the word out of the I was thinking he was taking that thing all the way back. I was going to say, wait a minute.
Yeah, that penalty happened at the 38-yard line. They're not moving it that far back.
That does bring the ball up past the 37-yard line.
This ball's going to be up at the 28-yard line for the Huskies. First and 10. 3 receivers this side. Peters and Peterson in the backfield. Peters hands off to Peterson on first down. He's trying to get outside, cuts it back, puts his foot in the ground down the sideline, and good pickup on first down.
Yeah, he's got great vision and balance, and he's strong in his legs, and he's not real tall. There's not a whole lot to hit, and he's a tough kid. That's a great run right there.
Very low center of gravity.
Yes, just a very good run. He's a patient runner too.
Second and short now for the Huskies. Opens up the playbook for Piscopo.
Yeah, we hadn't went deep yet, but Peterson's got to be a little windy tonight, I guess, there a little bit. But let's see what they're coming up with here.
Phipps in motion. Peters looks to throw across the middle. Gets it completed to number 7. I think that's Ian Graybill. He's going to have enough for the first down. It's one of those sophomores they brought up.
Yeah, and they've had a lot of good things to say about him early in the preseason, and that's a nice job by Blake there to get a good completion, and he done a great job after catching it and getting yards after the catch.
First down for Peters and the Huskies. Handoff on first down to Peterson. He tries to get through the line. He's still on his feet. Now he breaks free. He's across the 40 to the 30. Makes one man miss across the 20-yard line, and that's a lot of Peterson right there.
Yeah, he ripped off about a 38-yard run there, and I mean, yes, that was a lot of Peterson there. Got some good blocks initially, but then he just broke a lot of tackles. Of course, I thought he was getting ready to go down, and he breaks out of there, and
I thought he was down a couple times. I think after about a 3-yard gain.
We've watched this since he was a sophomore, though, and he's gotten better and better. He's a very good running back.
Of course, if you've followed Husky football at all, we've had like 20, 30 Petersons come through. So
we still got another one. I noticed there's Luke Peterson on there, and I think he's one of the younger brothers. So we ain't done with him yet. That's okay, though.
Peters in the gun. 2 receivers to each side. Looks to throw on first down. Throws the out just over Graybill's head.
And Graybill is about 6'3", but yeah, just a little high right there. But there we go. Of course, we've said it a lot. That's a staple, that little out pass, and just didn't connect on it there. They'll go back to it, though.
Huskies work quick. Second down. Peters already in the gun, and we may have. And we're going to go deep. The man open, incomplete, but I'm not sure why they didn't blow it dead.
Well, if they call motion, let's see. I don't know. Did he
call illegal motion?
Yeah. Okay. It did look like he jumped and probably should have killed it. So. There we go. There's another penalty that's going to hurt.
4:18 to go here in the first. Still scoreless. Husky trying to get on the scoreboard. They've put a good drive together with back-to-back penalties here.
Yeah, is really hurt them. Of course, they had the big run and had the block in the back on it, but that was still a big play to get them out of the shadows of their own end zone there.
Peterson back in for the Huskies. Got a well-deserved break.
Did you not replay the down, Hubler?
Hold on.
Peters in the gun.
What did you have? I didn't even. What was it? What was the penalty? Dead ball, live ball.
Second down. Peters looks to throw across the middle. Got a man and just out of his reach.
Yeah, that's almost connection there. And there's a little contact early, but I don't think it was too early. So it's third and
Third and we'll call it 15.
yeah, you're 2 down territory here though. So let's see if they can, of course, pick up the first down or better yet, score. I don't know, what was it? It was what?
It was an illegal motion call.
Yeah, you should replay the down. If it's accepted, did they accept the penalty?
Yeah, that's why we're
Yeah.
3rd and 15. Hand off to Peterson up the middle, and he's still on his feet. Gets back to maybe the original line of scrimmage.
I tell you what, that big old boy wrapped him up pretty good, but he had to
He
wrestle.
went for a ride.
Yes, he had to wrestle him to the ground there. That was, I think, looked like 52 there. Jake Perry bringing him to the ground. So now we got what? He got a few yards there, so about 3. We got 4th and 10 here. And let's see if we can at least pick up the first down.
3:40 to go, 4th and 10 for the Huskies, trying to pick up the first down, keep this drive alive. Peters looks to throw on 4th down. He's got time, throws it across the middle, got a man open, and incomplete.
And I'm going to say it one more time. Good block, and ball goes to the right place. That is nerves on a young quarterback. He's just got to settle down. He'll be fine. He's done this stuff forever.
He's made the right reads. He's just nervous. And it's to be expected.
Oh, yeah, a little nervous there. Or that's my opinion, but he'll be all right. That's a pretty good drive by the Huskies on the second of the year. They moved the ball from their own shadow of their own.
Yeah, they were on the 4-yard line.
Yeah, on the 4-yard line, got it down to the 11.
And penalties really killed that drive.
Yeah, it sure did. The motion penalty really did kill it.
McGill in the gun for the Eagles. Handoff on 1st down. Makes a cutback. Big hole. Number 2, Corey Bonner.
Number 2, that's AJ. You remember him from
Oh, yeah.
AJ.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Can you pronounce his
We
name
cannot
still?
pronounce his name. No, not even going to try. Poor kid. Villapando. Yeah, we'll butcher that. We apologize to his family.
Good gain on 1st down, though, by Villapando.
Handoff once again for the Eagles. They're going to have enough for the first down.
And you know what? Sort of as we expected. Both teams are running the football. They both got pretty young football teams, so they're sort of filling each other.
Yeah, they're
out.
trying. They're just trading blows at this point, trying to a lot of jabs.
And we talked about this earlier in the Steve Johnson keys to the game, or Auto World keys to the game. Might be who makes that first big mistake.
Yeah.
Points off a turnover or something, or kicking the game.
First down for the Eagles. McGill fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it. Tries to get the outside. He's got a huge block. He cuts back. He's got nothing but green grass in front of him. He's across the 20, 10. He is going to go untouched for the touchdown. And they talked about it, first big play.
First big play, and right there our defensive end got caught inside, and it was over when he cut it back. But nice play by
C.J. McGill.
C.J. McGill there, the quarterback, and the Eagles take the lead first.
Yeah, C.J. is a senior 5'10", 185 quarterback. And he throws a good ball, but they run him way more than they throw him.
Yeah, they do. They run him. That's just quarterback power right there. Fake it, and then the running back he faked it to ended up being the lead back for him. So
now that 2-point conversions handoff for the Eagles, and they walk in for the conversion. So with 2:18 to go here in the first quarter, Eagles take an 8-0 lead on our Miller's Insurance scoreboard.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, not big play. Went 40 yards there for a touchdown or whatever, maybe a little longer. And we just had pretty much got out of our mouth who's going to make the first big mistake or big play, and I guess the Wilkes Central come up with it. But I'm a little, I feel good about the Huskies the way they moved the football the last time. I believe they'll come down and answer them.
So Wilkes Central leads 8-0. We'll take a look at some other area scores here on our Miller's Insurance scoreboard. The only one that really jumps out to me is Mitchell is up on Irwin 21-6. North Surrey does lead Mount Airy 6-0 so far.
Oh, now that jumps out at me.
Yeah.
That would be a huge upset. If I'm not mistaken, I looked the other day, Mount Airy's preseason 8th-ranked team in the state, 1A.
Well, right now they're down early in the first quarter, 6-0 to North Surrey. And I guess you could consider that a close rivalry game.
Oh, yeah, that's right there, yeah. I don't think, about like some schools around here, I don't think none of them like each other neither.
In their 3A, 4A West 52 conference games, everyone looks to be scoreless other than us. SkyZhone area schools, everyone is still scoreless other than Wilkes Central leading Ashe County. Short kickoff taken by Peterson at the 20, across the 30.
Get out there.
Tries to get outside, stiff arms one guy, and he's going to be taken down. Well, no, he's going to stay on his feet. He's tough to bring down.
He is really tough to bring down.
He does not give up.
Yep, he don't give up, and we've talked about it. He's strong in his lower legs and body, whatever. But yep, tough guy to bring down here. Let's see now if the Huskies can put some big plays together and not have a penalty with it.
Huskies offense comes out 35-yard line. Peters and Peterson in the backfield, 2 receivers to each side. Peters takes a snap, looks to throw on first down. He's got time, has getting some pressure, and he tries to get across the middle, falls incomplete.
Yeah, just pretty good coverage right there, and sort of the pressure broke down at the end there, and he just incomplete there. So second down, and good drive last time, but they are having a hard time just finding a little rhythm.
Yeah, and I think Peters needs one of those short completions to get his confidence back, get some rhythm going. Hand off to Peterson on first down. He's going to get maybe 2 yards on the play.
There you go. And I'm going to go ahead and apologize to his mama, his daddies are not that bad. The mamas are worse. How many times are we going to call Peters and Peterson both Peters? So I think I'm going to have to go with the quarterback as being Blake. That's what I've always called him.
Third down, minute 30 to go. Wilkes Central leads 8-0. Peters in motion. Peterson in motion. Tip pass up in the air, and it falls incomplete.
I tell you what, Eske's done you got to give defensive linemen for Wilkes Central, you know, you're taught if you can't get to the quarterback, get your hands up. He done a good job right there getting that thing tipped in there, and give Eske some credit for breaking it up. It was almost intercepted.
Yeah, Colin Estes breaks that pass up. So it's a quick 3-and-out for the Huskies. Punt team comes back out, and that defense is going to have to go right back on the field.
And that is something we've talked about for a long time. That does hurt sometimes. They don't get a whole lot of rest.
Especially on a team that we're not very deep.
No, we're not very deep. We're young. Let's see. Okay, we had to get one off there.
Punt off by Borders. We're going to take a Husky roll, and it's going to roll down to about the 20-yard line. The Huskies flip the field position once again.
Yeah, we got a break right there with the roll, so going to have to, defenses play well except for one play. We'll have to ask them to see if they can keep them down here.
1:11 to go here in the first. Wilkes Central leads 8-0. Be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. McGill in the gun. McGill coming off a long touchdown run on the last drive. 3 receivers this side for the Eagles. And throw out a quick screen to number 7, and the Huskies are right there.
Yeah, but that's good open field tackle against Graham there. Great open field tackle, actually, by Luke Peterson. There you go. There's another one of them Petersons. So, yeah, and that's where you want this team. 2nd and 15 behind the chains.
Because we talked about they don't throw it real well.
I mean, that was a good, just a little safe pass, trying to get it out to their playmaker in some space. And Peterson, Luke Peterson, done a great job right there making that play.
2nd and 15, under 30 seconds to go here in the first. Eagles take the snap, looks to throw. He's got pressure. He's breaking down. He's going to throw on the run. Got a man open. Going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. He tackled out of bounds. That'll probably do it here for the first quarter.
Good job not letting him get a whole lot more out there. It looked like Peterson again, Luke Peterson out there on the tackle. But your defensive ends cannot let the quarterback break contain right there.
So that'll do it for the first quarter here from Husky Stadium. Wilkes Central leads 8-0. We'll be back with the second quarter in SkyZone HD Game of the Week.
Carroll Original Wear has been in the business of custom apparel and merchandise for over 20 years. Cutting their teeth in Western wear and specializing in custom embroidery, t-shirt graphics, and jerseys, they also offer their services to teams, businesses, and the greater public. Carroll Original Wear is dedicated to creating quality products that teams and businesses can be proud to wear. Carroll Original Wear is proud to support our hometown teams.
When it comes to insurance, Miller Insurance has over 70 years of experience in the business. We offer auto, home, farm, and business insurance, along with several other products to make sure you have the right coverage that fits your needs. Before you renew, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or stop by 107 South Jefferson Avenue in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to support all our hometown teams.
Welcome back to Husky Stadium as we get ready to start the second quarter. Huskies trail Wilkes Central 8-0. Wilkes Central has the football 3rd and 8. So not a bad first quarter for the Huskies, Mark.
I don't know, young team. I think as coaches, you'd probably be happy with it. Big third down play here for the Husky defense to open this second quarter, 3rd and 8 here. See if they can get a stop.
Wilkes Central looks to throw on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Graham, and he catches it at the 40. Still on his feet. 20-10, touchdown Eagles. Man, 3rd down once again, Mark.
Once again, that hurts. I mean, he just
threw it up Hail Mary style.
We talked about McGill, not being we didn't say he couldn't throw it, but he threw that ball pretty well. And of course, Graham was our Steve Johnson player or Dr. Pepper player to watch before the game. Before Wilkes Central, he just went up and got it. And when he caught it, we wouldn't catch it.
No, we wouldn't catch him. So it's been big plays. It's been the Huskies' trouble so far here in the first half.
Well, that one was 60, and the other one was 50. So
yeah.
2 plays puts you behind the 8 ball, as they say.
Eagles going for 2 once again.
Don't have the 10 on the field, according to the referee.
And take the snap. And Coach Hampton is not happy about something.
Well, I was trying to remember. It's been a while. No, the Whitehead counts the offense.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think the defense only had 10 players.
Okay. Well, yeah, he's not very happy.
Not happy at all.
I mean,
and he coaches the defense.
Yeah. Well, that would make you that. But, yeah, he's not very happy. And
he's not happy they gave it the big play, then they don't have enough out there. First game, man.
Yeah, it is first game. He knows that, but, hey, he's a football coach.
He is. He's just coaching them up.
Yeah, and I tell you, I hate to say it, but the Huskies need something pretty good.
They need something. They need something positive. They don't have to score. They just need something positive.
Yeah. They do.
Well, we got a minute. We'll thank our sponsors. And one thing we got this year is the Carroll Original Wear End Zone camera. And at some point, if we can remember it, Mark, we'll do the end zone play of the game.
Yeah, that's a new one and for us to try to keep up with. But, of course, we'll see what happens.
We also have our Miller's Insurance Scoreboard, Steve Johnson Auto World Drive Summary, Steve Johnson Auto World Keys to the Game, Dr. Pepper Player to Watch, and Dr. Pepper Player of the Game. And our Greens Excavating Instant Replay.
And we hope we get to show a few.
Yeah, sure, we hope to. Eagles kick off once again. Be taken on the far sideline. Cuts back. He's got a blocker trying to get to the outside. He's at the 40. All the way down to the 50. I think that's Luke Osborne once again.
Yeah, it was Luke Osborne. Luke Osborne's had some great returns here tonight. We've done a good job returning the football. So the Huskies going to start here in great field position. Like I say, we need to get the ball in the end zone right here.
Yeah, because the Eagles have scored on back-to-back drives, on big plays, and they have all the momentum right now.
Yeah, you need something to get the momentum back here.
11:35 to go. Eagles lead 14-0. Huskies have it 1st and 10 from almost midfield. Hand off to Peterson up the middle. He cuts back, and he's not got much running room, but he stays on his feet.
Yeah, he's very good at cutting it back, but and he still picked up 5 yards right there. A good 4 yards.
It's the first time we've seen the Huskies go with the 2 backs in the backfield.
This year, yes, in their green, blue set, whatever they used to call it. Now it looks like they're going to put the receiver back in. I was getting ready to make the comment. It looks like they may come out here and try to pound and ground a little.
Phipps come back in. Luke Osborne goes off. Peters takes a snap, looks to throw on 2nd down. Got a man wide open. He's got Grable down the sideline. He's at the 30, 20. Being pushed out of bounds at the 20-yard line. He beat his man off the line. I think Wilkes Central's playing some zone and nobody picked him up.
Yep, and right there, I mean, like we talked about, Peters knows where to go with the football. Great job by him.
And he needed that.
He needed that.
He needed that confidence.
He needed that, and maybe he'll get going here. But, yes, he needed that. Great job by the Huskies right there.
1st and 10 for the Huskies. Ball down to the 20-yard line. Peters looks to throw on 1st down. Gets to cross the middle. Got a man open. Just over his head.
Hey, and you've heard me say this before. You've got to help your quarterback out right there. That ball
that's catchable.
Might have been a tick high, and I'm not – whatever. I do get people sometimes, but you got to help you. We need to come down with that football right there and make a play.
Sometimes you just got to make a play.
Just a tough break.
4 receivers now for the Huskies, 2 to each side. 10:31 to go. Wilkes Central leads 14-0. Handoff to Peterson. He tries to get the outside. He's got pulled down. And we got a lot of upset Husky fans, but no call.
Well, I mean, and that's about got to be. It's any opening right there. Everybody is on him. Coach Hampton's not very happy. But I think he missed it personally.
Yeah, it's their first game of the season, too.
It is. It's absolutely is.
3rd and 11 now for the Huskies. Peters in the gun. Peterson to his left. Looks to throw. High snap. He picks it up. He's just going to fall on it.
And
Peter Stronger at the ball.
Self-destruction. I mean, we got down there with some good plays and then just a couple of bad plays. And that's what a young team does sometimes. But let's see if we can come up with a big one right here on 4th down because, I mean, you're definitely probably not going to punt the football here.
No, it's going to be 4th and forever for the Huskies. And it looks like we might have our first timeout. Wilkes Central going to take a timeout.
Yeah, Wilkes Central is going to take a timeout. That's sort of. Well.
In the timeout, we'll take a look, and it looks like Mount Airy has scored. They now lead 7-6 over North Surrey. Mitchell Mountaineers lead Irwin Warriors 21-12. Looks like they're playing that game in Irwin, Tennessee. And the only other other score I see is Tuscaloosa's up on Madison 13-0.
Madison.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, North Carolina. Tuscaloosa, where in the world they from?
Looks like Freedom is down to Crest 7-18. That's some small print. I'm getting old and I can't see real well anymore. I may need some of your glasses.
I might have another pair.
Out of timeout, 9:16 to go here in the first half. Huskies trail by 14.
And that must be, I don't know. I'm sort of curious to why Wilkes Central took the time out there, but evidently they seen something they didn't like.
Peters in the gun, 2 receivers each side. Looks to throw on 4th down. They back everybody up. Peters gets rid of the football, incomplete. Huskies are looking for a hold, and it looked from here like he had a lot.
Yeah, they sort of ran together there a little bit to me. They might could have had a little something there. But
Of course, if you're coach Hampton, you're just looking for something, you know.
oh, yeah.
So the Eagles going to take over. 9:09 to go here in the first half with a 14-point lead, and
The Huskies need to stop.
they need to stop. A turnover would be magnificent.
Yeah, that would be exactly what the doctor ordered. But we talked about it earlier. They a couple of good drives, and they get down in there and they start making the mistakes, and that's really hurt them.
McGill in the gun. They switch Wiles over to the other side. Now he's going to motion back. Hand off on 1st down. And big, I mean, not an impressive run, but a solid run up the middle for. And it looks like they're trying to just take their time now. 14-point lead, not give the Huskies the ball back.
And I mean, you know, what, 5 yards? We'll take 5 yards all day long. Or the Wilkes Central will. Well, I would too.
Anybody would. Second and 5 from the 38, 8:34 to go here in the first half. Hand off to
Nice job right there.
AJ once again, and Huskies defense comes up with a stop. Lost in the backfield.
And I believe it was Luke Peterson. Man, he's played a well of a game on the defensive side of the ball so far.
Yeah.
Another good tackle there, and they've got to, Mr. Farmer, they've got to hold them 2 more downs and get off the field.
Yeah, they've got to go. This defense has been on the field a lot lately.
See if the Huskies could go down and get them a score right before the half. They moved the football, and then they've just made self-inflicted mistakes, I guess I should say.
Yeah, absolutely. 3rd and 6 now for the Eagles. They motion man, hand it to him, fake the sweep, and the quarterback kept it. And there's the flag, and there's another flag probably. Yep.
What's that flag for?
Hitting him late out of bounds.
I was looking back here. They did get to hold. Will they? Let's see. Well, it's been too long since I've done this.
You
got a live ball foul and a dead ball foul?
Are they still offset? Well, a dead ball cannot offset a live ball, can it?
Yeah, I bet they're going to simplify things and tell them it's both
I bet they are too. They'll probably have the same conversation we're having right now.
There is another
mistake.
Yes.
You get them where you want them. Get the hold.
Holding call. We would have pushed them back, and we could have with where we stopped him at. Well, no.
I mean, they might have went for it. Yeah, because he got the 1st down on the run.
Yeah. So let's see what they do here. Personal foul.
Face mask.
Okay. I guess he got hold.
Got up under the.
Well, if we got a live ball and dead ball, they're going to mark both of them off. Yeah, they will. I think if you got because if you've got a live ball, evidently they're calling this one a dead ball.
So they're going to mark off the face mask to start with.
Yeah. And it could still end up with Wilkes. Yeah, Wilkes Central's going to be sort of a.
Now,
But we will have to replay the down. Let's see. They're going to be good short of it. Let's see.
I think here's what they did. Since there was the face mask, that penalty.
Not if they're both. They can't do that.
Well, a lot of discussion here.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you've got a live ball and a dead ball, you've got to mark them both off against different teams. Now it's been a long time since I've done this, but they either got to offset
Or they got to mark them both.
They got to mark them both. That's my best my pea brain can remember.
Either way, it's probably killing some momentum for.
Yeah.
And now they're going to mark off the late hit.
That's right.
That's probably going to put us right back to where the ball was.
Here, live ball, dead ball, personal foul there, late hit.
Replay the down.
After 2 offsetting penalties.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Eagles. Wrong, right, or indifferent. That's what they're going to go with.
I don't know that they marked the penalty off right, yardage-wise, but I think they got.
I think it worked out for the Huskies.
Oh, yeah. But now it's. I can't remember where I didn't write it down when they snapped it from the beginning.
It's going to be 3rd, and we'll call it 14.
We should have had 2 15-yard penalties. Correct?
Yeah, absolutely. But one's a spot, one's a dead ball.
Yeah, but
You should end at the same place you started.
you still not on a run. The run would go from the spot too.
Well,
It
now
wasn't a pass, was it?
no, it was a run.
Loose ball play, you go back to the line of scrimmage and mark it off, and that's what they call a pass. Curious here. Long delay.
Long
We're all
delay.
gonna fall asleep, and it's gonna make me get home later too.
Yeah, I know. My coffee's going to wear off.
Now let's see what's going on.
Now I think we're finally going to get back to playing football.
Yeah, of course. By this length, it's like both coaches. It don't matter now.
It don't matter.
Let's
Just
go.
give us something so we can go. 3rd and
Big,
long.
Huge 3rd down play.
Huge 3rd down. Huskies really, and looks like I got a false start against.
Yeah, he's done signaled that one.
False start penalty.
Well, that helps.
That helps. Put some of that further back. We can't give up the big play.
The old
here.
saying is, "Mark, the ball don't lie."
Yep, you got to know where 7 is for sure.
Yeah, you know where 70. He's on the outside. He's lined up over there in the slot. They look to throw, going to get it out on a screen pass, and he falls
Good deal. We'll
short
take that
and
complete right
no
there.
gain. And we might see the Allegheny punt team come out now.
You just said Allegheny.
Ah, sorry, Wilkes Central.
Well, I'm gonna make a comment here,
That
Mr.
looked just
Farmer.
like Allegheny.
Does that yellow look different than it
It's
usually
different
does?
than it
I mean,
used to.
I don't know
It's
if they
less
got.
gold, more yellow.
Yes, I don't know if
Okay,
they got
I'm
new
not the only one
uniforms
that
or
thought
what.
that.
I agree, because when we first got here, I was thinking we're not playing Allegheny.
Twice I've looked out there and thought it was Allegheny. They're way more yellow than gold.
They, yeah. Well, their helmets have been green in the past. Is that not right?
Hey, that's right.
Okay.
And it's a high punt, fair catch. They blow it dead. They blowed that.
ball
Oh.
didn't slip through his.
Well, they blew the whistle before he ever caught the ball, so it wasn't going to matter.
Right. It would have been a mess.
The inadvertent whistle has come back to bite us a few times.
Oh man!
Yeah.
See, that 1 year.
That 1 year at Watauga. Oh, I will forever
It was
haunt
like
me.
every week.
45-yard line for the Huskies. Huskies looking to get something positive. Put together a good drive last time. Penalties just killed it.
Well, right when they got down into the scoring territory, this could be huge here. The Huskies could take a lot of momentum into the half and everything. They take a nice 6-minute drive and get some points.
Peters takes the snap, looks to throw on 1st down. He's got time. Throws it deep across the middle. Got a man and just fingertips.
Just a tick. They'll get there. I mean, and even on the last drive, they're starting to get kids open now, too, a little more. And right there, we talked about Peterson.
They're really close to getting some rhythm.
Yes, they are. And we talked about Matthew being able to catch the ball, and right there, it had a chance.
It did. Quick work for the Huskies, second down. Peters takes a snap, and off is to Peterson up the middle, and he's being met in the backfield, but he stays on his feet, bounces to the outside. He's across the line of scrimmage, down the sideline, and finally going to be pushed out of bounds after picking up the first down. And that young man is just impressive.
All I'm going to say is he should have been tackled for about a 10, 15 yard loss. That's, like you said, that's very impressive. And he is just one tough cookie to bring down. Nice job by Peterson there. Let's keep it going.
First down, going into the two-back set for the Huskies, 3 wide receivers. Hand off to Peterson once again. I think that's Luke Osborne down the sideline, and he's going to be hit late. And
that's close.
Yeah, it's real close.
Is that Luke Osborne?
That's Luke Osborne.
The numbers are still hard to read. I'll be glad when it's time for him to get new uniforms.
Well, I think we're just getting old, Mark.
Cat old farmer.
It's the old saying, it's the upkeep, not the age.
There you go. Nice 4-yard pickup right there, though.
4 wide receivers now for the Huskies. Peters about got him to jump on the hard count, takes the snap, looks to throw. He's going down the sideline. He's got Graybill once again, and he steps out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Now we're getting Mr. Peters.
Get a little rhythm.
Getting a little rhythm. The running game, nice drive right here. We've moved it, so let's don't let the mistakes start now. Let's keep this thing going and get it in the end zone here.
5:28 to go here in the first half. Huskies trail by 14, but they are moving the football down inside the red zone. Peters takes a snap, looks to throw once again. And he's got a man across the middle. It's completed at the 5-yard line. He's going to be tackled at the 3-yard line. Looks like that's Colin Estes on the catch. That's his first catch.
I believe you're right. You're right. He returned the punt or something there, but that's his first catch. And, hey, I'm going to brag on him. I guess I beat him up a little bit. I hope not too bad, but Mr. Peters looks like he's getting in the rhythm and he's starting to see things. Right before that play, if you noticed, he moved his receivers, so he's starting to take control here. Good job.
And it looks like Wilkes Central's going to call timeout. They come out in that, as we're going to call it, the wild dog formation.
Well, they broke one. Yeah, they were. I didn't notice that. Then they broke it off for a long game last time. So, hey, first and goal from the 3. You know me, I'm old school. They might throw it, but I'm handing it to Matthew
definitely going to hand the
Peters.
football.
He's getting it at least twice.
Yeah. I don't care if you got to snap it to him, hand it to him, send it to him in the mail. He's getting the football.
Yeah. Yep. And it's going to be handed to him. I'm not even taking a chance and throwing the little swing pass out to him. But
minimize the risk factor.
As long as we've been doing this now, I don't think Drew's ever listened to us.
No, not even once.
Or Coach Hampton, for that matter.
No. That's why they're down there and we're up here, though.
Yeah. Exactly right.
We ain't ever lost one either, though.
No, I'm undefeated.
I'm undefeated. Four wide receivers for the Huskies. Peters in the gun with Peterson to his left. 5:04 to go. First and goal from the 3. Look to throw. He's going that. Throw the. Oh, I thought he had it. I thought he caught that for a second.
Hey, that was almost a great catch right there. A lot of contact, but I'm going to say this. So far in this game, they have played physical with our receivers, and the officials are not calling.
As long as they keep consistent, I'm fine.
If they stay consistent with it, then the receivers have got to do something.
Wild dog formation for the Huskies on second and goal.
Yeah, we got to get the ball in the end zone here.
And off to Peterson. Blockers. He's going to go in for a Husky touchdown. Matthew Peterson in for the 3-yard run. Gets the Huskies on the scoreboard with 4:55 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, that's a big drive right there. Good job for the Huskies right there to get that ball in the end zone with 4:55 left in the half. Good job here. Let's see, are we going to go for 2 here or kick it? No, we're bringing Avera, I believe, kicks for us. So.
Yeah, I believe Manny Alvera is going to kick the PAT. Break out the cowbells, Mark. We scored first time this year. Alvera in for the PAT. We run on a player late. Kick is up, and it is good. So Manny Alvera kicks it through. And we'll take a look at that 3-yard Peterson touchdown run on our Greens Excavating instant replay.
Okay, your Steve Johnson Auto World drive summary. It took the Huskies about 3 minutes, and 2 seconds to go 55 yards in 7 plays, and it ended in a 3-yard touchdown run by Matthew Peterson, and Manny Alvarez added the extra point. So that brings your score with 4:55 left in the half. Wilkes Central 14. Ashe County Huskies 7, and that is your Steve Johnson Auto World drive summary.
Thanks to Steve Johnson, all of our sponsors. We'll get back. Huskies going to kick it off, Mark. We talked about it. Needed that score. Got it. Still 4:55 to go in the first. Get a stop here. Don't go to sleep. Don't be happy.
Hey, if you get a turnover, if we want to, you got to get a stop and get the football back and maybe tie the thing before the half. But yeah, that's
just
don't
give up
anything.
Yeah. Alvera to kick off for the Huskies.
And that was a daggone good kick by him on the extra point, too.
Yeah,
I forgot he took care of the kicking duties last year. He's got a good leg on him.
He punted last year, too. I remember that Mount Airy game. He was our player of the game.
Yeah. He only punted 15 times.
At least. Well, it's a pooch kick to the side, and we got a whistle, dead ball.
No, I guess they're going to get the Huskies for offsides here on the pooch kick. Let's see what this score.
On our Miller Insurance scoreboard, looks like North Surrey's come back. They're up now 12-7 on Mount Airy
I tell you what.
in the second quarter.
I wonder where that game's at.
It's at North Surrey.
Oh, mercy.
Drawn is up 21-0 on Thomas Jefferson Classical. I don't know where school that school
That's
is.
Thomas. It's in Morganton.
Okay.
I don't guess nobody from down there would be listening.
Probably not. It ain't going to matter.
Very good.
Chase is up on Mountain Heritage 28-0. Alexander Central does lead Hickory 14-0. East Lincoln's up on High Brighton 22-8. And Crest is up on Freedom 26-7. Huskies to kick off once again. Pooch again, fair catch. Good starting field position for the.
Not bad.
Not bad.
That's sort of by design.
I'm telling you.
They don't want to kick it
In
to the
high school
speed back
football, I'm kicking the ball out of bounds every time. Take it on the 35, right?
Right.
That's
Unless
better
you
than
kick
the.
it out before the 35.
Yeah.
They do
Yeah, I'm kicking it out of bounds every time.
Well, and I mean, we've talked about this a lot in the past.
How many times we've been burnt on
Oh, yeah.
kickoff returns?
Speed kills.
It does. You can't teach it. You either got it or you don't. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Ball on the 44-yard line. Huskies just about jump off sides. And
You kidding me? If you throwing that from the other side and you got your buddy right here in front of you,
Wow.
that's a Cardinal sin.
that is a Cardinal sin.
I promise you, if he calls
This guy on this side is going to have a conversation.
offsides on the defense and this tackle over here moves, he will have a conversation with him about that at the half. Because now, and we got a pretty good view at it. He
He
can
got-
move as long as he
he
don't
did
break
got
the
back,
plane.
yeah.
I don't think, no, you can't get back in high school.
Oh, yeah. Well, they called it
I don't think
offside.
he broke the plane.
Offside penalty called against Ashtown.
Ooh-wee, did my buddy out.
5 yards near the midfield line.
And that's the exact conversation Hampton's having with him right now.
And he's probably looking at Coach Hampton, don't you worry.
Yeah. That rookie over there is going to have a talking to.
Oh, I don't know if he's a rookie or not, but that's a cardinal sin. You don't
Low
do that.
snap, and there's a flag in the backfield. Looks like it's going to be a false start.
Might be payback.
That's a little payback. He said, I got you right here,
I got
coach.
you, Coach.
I got
I
you.
got you, Coach.
We'll be here for all night. I got you.
Oh, mercy. What's he got? If it's against Wilkes Central, I really don't want to see what Coach Hampton has to say to him, but I bet that's going to be well, it's about got to be a motion penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's a motion penalty called against Wilkes Central. Brings the ball back to the original line.
4:48 to go in the first half. Huskies trail by 7, 14-7. And they're going to mark it off. Right back to where it was.
Yes, sir. There we go. We're back even
Yeah.
now.
All we lost was some time.
Yeah, he's made Coach Hampton happy.
Yeah. Although Hampton's still letting him hear it.
Oh, mercy.
1st and 10 for McGill. Takes a snap. He's going to keep it on the option. He flips it out. Good block on the outside. And it's going to be about a 9-yard pickup. They blocked that one well.
They did, and he got rid of the football right at the same time. Not a very pretty pitch, and you may want him to force him to pitch it if you can get there and maybe pick the ball up. But nice gain on first down for the Eagles.
Taking a forward after that for the Eagles. They've gotten across the midfield line, and they're on the 49-yard line.
Second and 4 for the Eagles. Man.
He's not over. He can move.
They're taking a long time. They're going to milk this clock a little bit. Take snap, hand off 32 up the sideline, and Huskies right there.
Nice job. Had a lot of help, but looked like Manny. Nope.
Number 22, Lucas Spencer.
Lucas Spencer on the tackle.
Yes, but give Manny Avera some credit there for slowing him down a little bit. But Lucas and his pals cleaned it up. But huge third down play right here. Huskies got all 3 timeouts, and we know this offense. If they get this ball back, he's not going to sit on the football.
No.
I don't think.
He wouldn't sit on the football if he didn't have any timeouts.
Yeah.
I don't even think they know how to sit on the football.
No, they don't.
I'm a little surprised he didn't use one here.
Might use one next down if they,
Yeah.
look like
Third down, quick out. Nice pass, and
He's short.
he's short.
it's close. I think
I thought he was going to bobble it for a second.
Good spot. I'm not using one here because I think they're probably going to get that 4th and an inch
Yeah, keep it.
there. They're not going to measure it, I don't guess, because he can't move it. So it's going to be 4th, and this is going to be huge right here.
4th and less than a yard for the Eagles. 2:35 to go here in the first half.
Big
Eagles,
play right here.
yeah.
But the big thing is you just don't need to let them get it in the end zone on this drive and take
Yeah,
your
keep it to a
momentum
7
into
point.
halftime.
And off. And he's got the first down and still on his feet. He's finally taken down.
Shifty.
Very
I mean,
shifty.
It looked like they got pretty good penetration. He just found a little crack and got through there.
First down.
Makes me feel old to remember when we were out here calling youth league football games when this kid was running everywhere.
Yes, and I start remembering the names.
I start remembering him because we never got it right.
No, we did not.
Villapondo.
Run that clock. Run that clock. Run that clock. There you go. Go clock.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Wilkes Central on the move.
Of course, they're milking it down. They do only have 1 timeout left.
And McGill's going to keep it. And good open field tackle.
Who is that? Is that
Miguel on the carry, stop that time by number 20. Good
It's
job.
like Lucas Osborne again.
Oh, he's had a pretty good game out there.
Oh, him and Luke Peterson have both played well out there. And Avera's done some good stuff. The defense have done well, except for two big plays.
Two plays.
50-yard touchdown, a 60-yard touchdown. Where's my back? That's right. He is looking at it, but that's okay. I think the Huskies would be very satisfied with a 14-7.
Yeah, absolutely. And they looked to throw on first down. It's picked off! Oh, Josh Poe had it in his hand.
And he's made some good tackles, and he'll catch that football most of the time. I tell you what.
He was looking to run.
Yes, he wasn't. He had a little bit of green grass. He might have had to get by a couple, but, hey, good defensive
I bet that's
play
going to change the play call for Wilkes Central.
Yep, good defensive play right there anyway. But, yeah, that would have been a big – but 3rd and 9 here. Well, clock stopped on the incomplete. So, minute 15.
Man, that would have been big.
That would have been huge for this Husky team, especially if he would have at least got some return on it. But it looked like he could have. Yeah, and you may be right. He may say, "Uh-oh, I ain't putting that
no
ball
more
in the
throws
air
again."
We'll see though.
3rd and 9 for Wilkes Central and a flag. Looks like it's going to be false start once again. 4.
See what we got here now. I didn't really see nobody move, but. False start against the offense. There's a break.
False start penalty called against Wilkes Central.
And that might change if you don't get anything on 3rd down, what they can do on 4th down.
Absolutely. Now, we got the incomplete pass, so the clock should not start right here. And if you hold them right here, I may use one of them timeouts like you were talking about for sure. Because you know Turner's going to try to end this half.
Yep. 3rd and 14 from the 43 for the Eagles. And McGill's going to roll out. He's going to throw it. He's got a man, and it falls incomplete. So Hampton will have to use a timeout.
He can save all 3 of them. Of course, you going to punt and try to pin them here, or you going to go ahead and take a shot?
I'm going to pin him. I don't want to give him any field advantage.
Well, I don't disagree. And if you don't get anything, you're definitely going to give them great field position. With 3 timeouts and just a minute, 7 left here in the half, he's leaving the offense out there.
But he did that last time and poached
They
it.
backed up in the. So let's see what they do here.
Yep, they're going to back up and punt. Huskies try to get to it and almost do.
It's a high kick, but not a very good kick.
No, let it roll, let it roll.
Get out of the way, don't you run towards it.
58 seconds to go. 3 timeouts for the Huskies.
Just a minute to play in the first half. Ashe County will have a 1st and 10 now coming up.
About 70.
Yep.
We call it 3 yards away.
73 yards, 58 seconds. Almost 59, 58.8 seconds to go. 3 timeouts for the Huskies. Air raid offense, that's a long time.
Yeah, let's see what he does here. Does he come out and hand it and see if Peterson can sneak one right off the bat, though?
With 3 timeouts, you can.
Yep, and I tell you, but now Blake Peters, he looked real well on that last
He sure
drive.
did.
Played well.
Peters is going to throw on 1st down. He throws it across the middle. Got a man open. He's across the 50. Makes another guy miss. He's at the 45, still on his feet at the 40. He's still underneath the 30. He's going to finally be pushed out of bounds. Big play by Ryder Phipps. Uncle Mo may have come to the other side.
Absolutely. He ain't even used a timeout. Nice, 45-yard gain right there, and we said it right before the snap. Blake Peters is getting very comfortable.
He looked so comfortable in that pocket that time. Peters in the gun, looks to throw once again. He's got a man open. And he's going to walk in for a Husky touchdown. Phipps once again. And Mark, I hate to say, but I think Peters has settled down.
I do too. And I tell you what, and I was going to say it, but they're getting ready to snap it. Of course, 2 big catches by Ryder Phipps right there. And I tell you what, the first one was a great run by him. He done a good job breaking tackles.
All there on for the PAT for the Huskies with 39.1 seconds to go. Huskies going to go 73 yards in 2 plays. Low snap. They get it. And it's good. So Alvera on for the PAT. We'll take another look at that Peters to Phipps connection on our Greens Excavating instant replay.
Never been this quiet in my entire life. Ever.
Okay, your Steve Johnson Auto World drive summary. It took the Huskies 12 seconds. They went 73 yards in 2 plays. It ended in a 25-yard touchdown pass from Blake Peters to Ryder Phipps. Manny Olvera added the extra point. So with 39.1 left in the half here at Husky Stadium, that brings your score Ashe County 14, Wilkes Central 14, and that is your Steve Johnson Auto World drive summary. Did I say Ford? Ashe County Ford the first time.
You know, Mark, we talked about our Care Original Wear end zone play of the game. That's a pretty good one early in the game right there.
Yeah, let's write that one.
Write that one down. Save that one for later.
Save that one for later.
And a kickoff. It's going to take a bounce. They have trouble picking it up. And the Huskies going to tackle them just shy of the 30-yard line.
Okay, so here you know what? Back up.
Back up. Nothing behind you.
Especially number 7. And really, I think Wilkes Central will come out here and hand the ball off.
Yeah, they get the ball start in the second half, so.
But you still got to be careful. A lot of times, still do have a timeout. If you get a big play, they can use it. So.
Even if you are just handing the ball off, you hand it off to Villapando. He can
They got a chance.
Ain't got a chance. And Ashe County going to take a timeout.
Not a bad timeout. Just to make sure. Now, Mr. Farmer, have we got a new coach on the staff? I do not recognize the guy talking to the defense right now.
I've been trying to figure it out all night. We know we have a roster.
Teachers or anything here? Oh, yeah.
Oh, Matt Baldwin, I'm assuming.
Okay, he did help them last year. Okay, I do know who that is now.
I'm glad you do.
That's, remember Randy Baldwin?
Oh, yeah.
That coached forever? That's his son.
Okay.
Probably left.
Anything going on the Miller Insurance scoreboard over there?
Nothing really changed. Well, Mount Airy has scored once again. That's now 15-12. Mount Airy leads over North Surrey. North Surrey must be pretty dang good this year.
I tell you what, they must be, because now that Mount Airy team is stacked.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be up here, in 3 weeks?
I dread that. They're good.
They're very good.
Was it 56-0 last year?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We got pretty much the same team.
It's the same king coming back.
Now we're a little better. Coach decided, let's back up.
Let's back way up. Hand off to Villapando. And he bounces outside. Huskies trying to wrap him up. He's got blockers this way. A lot of green grass. He's still at the 40. And he's finally going to be pushed out of bounds.
It's pretty close to being late, but the way he was going out of bounds as an official and doing it on that side, that's pretty hard to call.
Yeah.
You can't ask him to stop right there, really.
No. I mean,
but they do pick up a first down. Bigger thing is
they ran some time off.
Run some time off there. Started to get a little worried when he changed the field there.
There was a lot of green grass in front of him.
Yeah, he could throw the football now to 7, but you got to umbrella it and let him have that run.
Hand off to Villapando once again. He cuts back. Huskies are there this time, though. They tackle him for no gain. Maybe just a little bit of a loss.
13, he's not going to use. He looks like he's going to take that.
Yeah, he's going to let that one. And now he uses it. Guess he wants one shot. One opportunity.
I guess so. Second down here. I mean, I think if you're Ashe, you play it the same way, don't you?
Yeah.
And tackle.
tackle
Make sure you tackle
everybody in front of you.
Yeah.
Nobody behind you. So, Mark, first half analysis before we go into the halftime.
Not bad.
Mistakes early, battled back.
Mistakes early, battled
And
back.
that's what I
You
like
gotta
to see.
get-
They
yeah,
didn't.
you gotta give
They
them
didn't
a lot
roll
of credit.
over, you know.
And of course, like we talked about that first quarter, you could really see a lot of nerves and all of them. Very, I guess the best way to put it is like you said, you got to give them a lot of credit for battling back there.
And Peters is definitely comfortable now. You can tell
the
game slowed down for him a little
It
bit.
sure did. After that first quarter, it slowed down for him, and the mistakes quit and big plays. I mean, that's what that air raid offense is designed to do. So.
Yep.
Wider fits come to the top there a little bit, and it's just really good.
6.1 seconds. Wilkes Central looks to throw. They're going to throw it as far as he can. Now he's going to take off a lot of grass in front of him.
Just keep him in front of
And
him.
just keep him in front of you, and that'll be the end of the half for the Huskies.
Flags, yes.
No flags. Those ahead to halftime. We're all tied up right where we started. Huskies 14, Wilkes Central 14. We'll be back with the second half, the SkyZhone HD game of the week after the break.
Carroll Original Wear has been in the business of custom apparel and merchandise for over 20 years. Cutting their teeth in Western wear and specializing in custom embroidery, t-shirt graphics, and jerseys, they also offer their services to teams, businesses, and the greater public. Carroll Original Wear is dedicated to creating quality products that teams and businesses can be proud to wear. Carroll Original Wear is proud to support our hometown teams.
When it comes to insurance, Miller Insurance has over 70 years of experience in the business. We offer auto, home, farm, and business insurance, along with several other products to make sure you have the right coverage that fits your needs. Before you renew, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or stop by 107 South Jefferson Avenue in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to support all our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the SkyZone HD game of the week. Just getting ready to start the second half. We're all tied up at 14. Pretty good first half. Started slow, but recovered well.
Yep, started slow, especially for the Huskies offensively. I think after Mr. Peters and all of them sort of settled down a little bit, which we talked about. Of course, two late scores there, in the last 6 minutes of the second quarter there that got them back in the game, or even this thing up. And like you said, one thing as coaching staff, and you said this at halftime, this Husky coaching staff's got to be tickled with they did not quit. They could have easily, when they got down 14-0.
And we've seen that in the past.
Oh yeah, young football team, but they come right back, and you got to give them a lot of credit there.
They didn't panic.
And, we talk about the offense a whole lot. The defense played very well except for two big plays.
Well, one thing I was thinking about at halftime, Mark, that we really haven't talked about, but John has played really good.
The offensive line, we haven't even really mentioned them, and we should have. Shame on us. They've done a great job, especially
Running and pass
running
blocking.
and pass blocking, especially when they got their feet under them and they all, started feeling good.
Let's just kick it deep for the first time tonight. It's going to be taken back to the 13-yard line. It was like that is Villapando trying to get down the sideline. He's up about the 30-yard line.
That's a pretty good coverage right there, really, and that's something like we say. I mean, Hampton, I guess, does mix it up. He has mixed it up in the past a little bit with his kicking game, but he don't kick it deep a whole lot.
No. He's got some confidence in this kickoff team if he's kicking it deep.
Yeah,
Because
he
we've
does.
seen him kick it out of bounds, pooch kick it, squib kick it.
Yeah. But here we go. Let's see if this Husky defense continues to play good and just don't give up the big play.
McGill and this Wilkes Central offense comes out. Checks the play. That's something they didn't do a whole lot of in the first half.
Now he's walking around like he's changing to something there. Of course, both coaches will make some adjustments at the half, and let's see what happens there. Great start. For
Yeah,
the
McGill
Husky
kept it and didn't get much.
he might have got a yard there. Yeah, according to the stick there, he might have got a yard. So good job, good start.
Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Eagles. And you know, it's always interesting that first couple drives in the second half to see where the momentum's at, see how each team's feeling after halftime.
Yeah, but you know, like we said, you should have made a few adjustments. Because, of course, like we said, Ashe took all the momentum into the house.
Oh, absolutely.
They get a stop right here, and they're going to keep the momentum.
Option play for the Eagles.
Great
Huskies
job.
string it out. Good job.
I tell you what, Lucas Peterson once again did not make
He just stayed at home.
He stayed at home. He made the play, and then a lot of help from his inside linebackers there and stuff coming up, cleaning that up. Great team defense right there for a loss.
He did what you coach him to do, turn everything back inside.
And his buddies showed up.
975 3848.
Third and 12 for the Eagles. See the Huskies get off the field on third down. McGill's going to roll out, throw off his back foot, catch it, and tackle him short. So now,
I don't know. I
punt?
would. Now, that's just me. You're on your side. I'm in a tie football game. And, I mean, the Huskies did put together 2 drives there at the half, but still, I'm punting the football right here.
Absolutely.
But, of course, we know they're going to line up. Then if they do punt, they'll switch out of it. Now, I mean, they may fake one out of this
They
thing,
could.
too, or just stay in it if we're expecting it. But we're staying with their defense like we've been doing so far.
I think they're going to go for
Oh,
it.
that's a he's
I
going
think
to
they'll
put
punt
it
it.
out of there.
Oh, not a good punt.
Get out of the way unless you feel that cleanly.
Oh, my gosh.
Man.
Woo.
Tell you
That's just going to give us a heart attack.
that makes me very nervous. It has for years. And yes, Colin Estes right there, and that's a good job. If you field it, don't let it roll. He saved a lot of field position right there. It just makes me nervous.
He came up limping a little bit after that play. He's going to go to the sideline, I think.
Yeah, he is limping a little there. Let's see.
First and 10 for the Huskies. Peters looks to throw him first down and gets it to Colin. He's got a nice block on the outside. A good pickup on first down.
Yeah, he's a good safe pass. Nice, you know, that's like a running play. We've talked about that a lot. Nice 7-yard or about 6-yard pickup there on first down.
Well, Ashe is our winning 50-50 holder tonight. Ticket holder, $127 prize.
Second down for Peters. Looks to throw once again. Throwing off his back foot down the sideline. Ooh, almost come down with that. He put some, that's the first time he really put something behind one. He really rifled that one across.
He's feeling good
He
right
is feeling
now. I mean, he gained a lot of confidence there late in the half. And yes, sir, you're exactly right. He put some
Oh, yeah?
fire on
There
that
you go.
ball there. Yep. Just led him just a little bit. Big third down play here. You'd like to keep this drive alive.
3rd and 5, fakes the handoff, gets it out quickly, and that is to Ryder Phipps. He slips down, but picks up the first down.
Yeah, picked up a nice 8-yard gain there. Got some good blocks to get him on the inside. Felt like a little tunnel screen. He comes off limping a little bit. I tell you, and it's always been this way on this field, that this end's a little wetter, and if he don't slip down right there, he may go to the house.
He might. 2-back set for the Huskies. Peters looks to throw on first down all kinds of time. He's going down the sideline to Estes. Oh, a lot of hand fighting, but they've let him do that all night long.
I mean, that's about as least amount of, like you say, the hand fighting, chicken fighting is what we used to call it. That's probably at least the contact is ahead, but they've let them do it all night long. So, like we said, as long as they stay consistent with it.
And I think that's, even though it's an incompletion, it's a good throw. Loosens
Loosen them up a
Yeah.
little bit. Yep. And I mean, that was pretty close to being completed right there.
Bridger Fairchild comes on for the Husky.
Trying to see who. Bridger Fairchild is a freshman. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks to throw on first. A nice screen. Peters make a couple guys miss. Wilkes Central played it well.
I tell you, if we get a block or two right there, he's gone. But yes, you got to give Wilkes Central credit. They played it well. And there's a couple of linemen there talking, and they know, but that's okay. This line does a well of a job tonight so far, and that's when we had a chance there.
Third and 10 for the Huskies. 8:25 to go here in the third quarter. Still tied at 14, and looks like we got a flag.
I tell you, I'm just noticed here, these Wilkes Central, when they come up and they're bumping us, they're playing very physical.
They are right off the line. I've seen that.
Yes, they are. Can't get frustrated, though. That helps.
That does help.
That changed the play.
Yeah, 3rd and 5 now.
Yeah, that's a big penalty by Wilkes Central there. And, I mean, unless you lose a bunch of yards right here, you're probably in 2-down territory.
Absolutely. 3rd and 5 for the Huskies. 8:20 to go here in the third quarter. Peters in the gun, looks to throw on 3rd down. A lot of time, got one in his face, steps up, he's directing traffic, gets it out to Peterson, and he's down the sideline. And you talked about it. Peter's feeling good. He's directing traffic.
I tell you, he's growed up a lot here early, and that's just a heck of a play right there. I thought he was going to throw the dang ball too early, because the Wilkes Central guy was right on him, and then when he went to tackle him, he got it to him. That's a heck of a play.
1st and 10 now for the Huskies. Huskies moving the football here in the third quarter, opening drive. Looking to throw, steps in the pocket, got a man open, and that is to Poe across the middle.
Yeah, Poe had a couple big catches there at towards the end of the half there, so they're really starting to feel it right now.
You can see it in his stance. He's just confident now.
Oh, yeah, and the way he's talking to him more, he's pointing direction, he's feeling good.
Looks to throw on 1st down. Oh, gosh. We about announcer jinxed that.
We sure did. That's not, I mean, hey.
That guy broke real fast.
That was not a good decision right there, but luckily, we're going to lose some yardage. Well, we lost 5 yards right there, but see if we can overcome it there. And I was getting ready to say there, they found something in the middle of the field. If they give him time, the receivers are running wide open in the middle of the field.
2nd and 15 now for the Huskies. And to get out on a screen pass to the outside. He's got the
blocks.
sideline.
Good
Good blocks. He's got the 1st down. And down inside. It's hard to tell from here. Maybe inside the 5.
Okay, and we need to try to get these kids' numbers. Them 2 blocks out there. Who laid the blocks? The blocks were great.
I think maybe Poe.
Poe and, well, if they line up so different there, but that's just great blocks right there. Good play.
Wild dog formation. Peter's going to keep it, cuts it back, and he's going to be short of the goal line.
He got a yard there, so it's a yard to go.
Same formation for the Huskies. 2nd and goal. And Peterson gets in for the Husky touchdown. Matthew Peterson in for a touchdown once again for the Huskies. Makes it 20-14 with 6:48 to go. Oliveira will come on for the PAT. Oliveira lining up for the PAT. Kick is up, and they almost got a piece of it, but it is good. So Manny Alvera as the PAT, and we'll take another look at that Matthew Peterson touchdown run on our Greens Excavating instant replay.
Okay, your Steve Johnson Auto World drive summary. It took the Huskies 3 minutes 4 seconds. Took them 11 plays. They went 65 yards. Ended in a 2-yard touchdown run from Matthew Peterson. Manny Alvarez added the extra point. So at 6:48 left in the third quarter, that brings your score. Your Ashe County Huskies 21, Wilkes Central 14. That is your Steve Johnson Auto World drive summary.
And we'll take a look at our Miller's Insurance scoreboard, other scores, and now the Watauga scores up here. Watauga leads TC. Oh, it says it's a final. It was a quick one. Watauga beats TC Robertson 42-13. I must have gotten the running clock at some point.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Watauga beat TC Robertson 42-13. That game was already a final.
Yeah, they did get probably early.
Probably early. Oh, the game was at 3 o'clock today. Well, no wonder. No, it's been final for a long time. What a kickoff. Down to the 4-yard line.
At the 4-yard line.
And woo!
Make a play. Let's kick it deep.
Yeah, kick it deep.
You talk about it. Uncle Mo is definitely on this Ashe County sideline right now. They are pumped up.
And these, we don't talk about it a lot. These fans have been pretty active tonight.
Yeah, first game we see, got a good crowd here. Of course, we've talked about it a long time, Farmer. Ashe County people do support, even if they're not the best in the world, support
they
their
come
athletics.
and support.
They really do. On the road, people like to schedule us because we travel.
Yeah. And it's a pretty good Wilkes Central crowd over there tonight.
Absolutely.
Got their own little student section. Their band came. First and 10 for the Eagles. McGill in the gun. He's going to roll out. Option reverse, and it's a lot of green. Oh, and a throw. Holy cow. What a play. And he slips down, and he's going to go in for an Eagles touchdown. My goodness, what a play call. You remember that Uncle Mo we were talking about?
Yeah,
he just ran to the other side.
Yeah, he did run to the other side, but I tell you what, you know, they had to go to the bag of tricks. And again, it's a long play, but that was, like you say, a reverse pass.
Reverse pass.
We almost called him, but anyway, give Wilkes Central some credit. They come right back, and, you know, you've got one of them plays. We've got one of them plays. And I guess Coach figured, you know,
use it now.
Like we said, was getting a whole lot of momentum. It's time for us to break it out, and it worked for them.
Man, it did it ever. And that's the thing. It's crazy. 3 plays.
Oh, yeah.
3 plays.
3 plays. 3. Of course, that was, what, about 80 yards there, wasn't it? Well, no. They tackled him on about the... Well, no, he might have got it out to the 20, but it's still...
So this is big. Wilkes Central will go for 2. We talked about it a lot over the years, how these extra points can be big, and they're going to run in for the 2-point conversion. That gives them the lead 22-21. And those points are big.
Yeah, and like you said, I mean, another big play. And, of course, they did miss one conversion earlier, but that's a big 2-point conversion right there. Like you say, the sideline's a little quiet back over here now. They've stalled the momentum, but I got pretty good confidence in this offense the way they're playing right now. I think we'll come back and get it back right here.
I think so, too. And, you know, if you're, I'm sure Coach Hampton's telling the same thing. You know, it was a trick play. They called us out of position.
Yeah.
Those happen. Put it behind you.
Yeah, he's swinging it like you feel good about yourself. They had to trick us.
They had to trick us. They can't do it traditionally.
Yeah.
So with 6:27 to go here in the third quarter, Wilkes Central leads 22-21. See if this Huskies offense can come out and just continue to play for the last
their last 3
quarter
drives.
and a half.
Yeah,
I mean,
just keep your drives up, and I mean, it's, you know, the defense has really played good, and right there, just another We've given up touchdowns of 60, 50, and 70. Yeah, I guess in saying all that, we've got to make them drive the ball down the
We got
field.
to. Got to.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, you never know. Watch out for onside.
Yeah,
kick
you never
or
know.
anything
I mean,
like that here.
We've seen some crazy things over the years. And kick it deep, going to be taken by,
Is that SD?
yes, Colin Estes on that sideline. He's down the sideline up to about the 36, 37-yard line.
Well, that's on the kickoff return. Brings the ball up to the 35-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Peters in the gun, 3 receivers to this side, 1 lone receiver to the top. Hand off to Peterson on 1st down. He picks his way through the backfield. It's going to be a minimal gain on 1st down. I say minimal. He got 3 or 4 yards.
4 yards there, it looks like. But yeah,
He always seems to fall forward.
he does. He's shifty.
Peterson on that carry. Good for a gain about 4 off the play for the Huskies.
We'll take 4 on 1st down. for
Absolutely.
Sure.
2nd and 6 now for the Huskies. Peters in the gun, fakes the handoff, gets it to number 5. That's Ryder Phipps. He's going to be up close to a 1st down, depending on where the spot is. He'll be right at it.
Phipps on that carry.
It's going to be 3rd down and very short.
Very
nice
short.
job right there.
80 a yard coming now for the Huskies.
Big 3rd down and short here. I think you'd give it to Peterson. Yep.
Yep,
you do.
Peterson will have the 1st down for the Huskies, but not much more than that.
Yep, but you know what? That's a smart play by him. A lot of times, if it's 1st or 2nd down, he might try to pick and find.
He did just get the 1st down and get
He
down.
needed a yard for the 1st down, and he jammed it in there.
I mean, he's played a lot of football through the
He
years.
has.
1st and 10 now coming up from the 48.
1st and 10 now for the Huskies. Ball on the 48-yard line. Peters looks to throw. Gets it down the sideline. Good throw, good catch.
That's a good throw. And I tell you, we talk about that a lot, too. That's a long daggone throw, too. And Wilkes Central guy broke on a little late, but he put it, Peters put it right where he needed to.
Bring up 2nd and short once again for the Huskies. Huskies across midfield up to almost the 40-yard line.
And as you like to say, this is a good, as they say, throwaway down here. You might try to go deep, but they're backing up a little bit. They're back in that zone again.
Peters across the middle. He's got Estes across the middle.
Of course, since he's getting his confidence going, his arm has gotten a whole lot stronger.
It's came alive.
And he is just really taking control right here and running this team, and that's what you want out of him. Give the young quarterback a lot of credit right here, and they have found something in this zone and the seams and stuff.
3 receivers at the top, 1 to the long, to the bottom. Peters looks to throw. He's going across the middle. Oh! Did they call it? Touchdown, Huskies. Wow. I think that's Ryder Phipps. It's hard to tell from here.
Number 5, Ryder Phipps on that touchdown for the Huskies.
Peters, I think he was throwing at the Riders the whole way, but it went over one receiver's head. And
yeah, it definitely, I don't know if we got out of position there on a running route, but I'm like you, I think he's throwing it to the shorter guy, but hey, we'll take it. Nice job right there by the Huskies to come back and answer that score.
Absolutely, Alvera on for the PAT. And we got a flag. On the far offsides against Wilkes Central. in high school, can you take that on the kickoff, or do you have to take it on the PAT?
You can take it on the kickoff, I think.
Offside penalty against Wilkes Central.
He's bringing the offense out, Mark.
You want to move it closer and bring them
Yeah.
out? Well, not a bad. I mean, you
Not
know,
bad. Those points
trying
are-
yes, but like we said, it's big if you don't get it.
Penalty.
Yeah.
2-point conversion now coming up for the Huskies.
The wild dog formation for the Huskies. And Peter's going to go to this side. Puts his foot in the ground. Walks into the end zone for the 2-point conversion for the Huskies. That's going to make it 29-22 with 4:23 to go here in the third quarter. We'll take another look at that Blake Peters touchdown throw on our Greens Excavating instant replay.
Okay, your Steve Johnson Auto World drive summary. Took the Huskies 2 minutes and 4 seconds. They went 65 yards in 5 plays. 20-yard touchdown pass from Blake Peters to Ryder Phipps. And Matt Peters runs into 2-point conversion with 4:23 left in the third quarter. That brings your score. Your Ashe County Huskies 29, Wilkes Central 22. That is your Steve Johnson Auto World drive summary.
And as Huskies get set to kick the ball off, we'll look at our Miller's Insurance scoreboard from around the area. Mark, it says in the first quarter, the score just probably hasn't been updated, but it says Cherryville's up on Avery 2-0. North Wilkes is all over Elkin, 37-6.
That's surprising.
Right.
I mean, Elkins, we're not in that league anymore, so I don't guess we keep up with them
That's
quite as much.
is that an early conference? Are they still in the same conference?
No, well, North.
Oh, that's right, 2A, yeah.
I believe.
Oh, that thing died like a pitching wedge.
It's wet on that.
Yeah.
It is really, and it always gets wet on that end and chopped up.
Graham on the kickoff return for Wilkes Central. Luke Alston, number 20 on the tackle for the Huskies. And the Eagles will begin their drive.
East Surrey beat Starmount 55-7.
East Surrey's been stout.
Golly. That East Surrey.
Starmount, though. Starmount, that's a bad football team, neither.
Drone is up on Thomas Jefferson still 30-0. McGill in the gun, and we got a whistle and a stoppage.
Looks like we're going
We'll talk about something.
false start. He's got a flag on the ground.
Yeah. Hampton's been working this side. He's been working them all night. He may have worked him into that call.
It's been a pretty, so far. False start against the Eagles. We'll take it. Because, I mean, like we've said, if the defense will make a drive of football, I'm not quite sure they can.
Yeah, I'm not sure they can either.
Because it's been big plays for the Eagles, but that's always, that's something they always do. They got a lot of speed.
Central motions a man, fakes handoff. They're going to throw it deep down the sideline. He's got a man once again, and he just dropped the football.
And that's our Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, that's Graham.
Central there in the last couple of times he's been behind the man, dropped it. The Huskies get a break right there. Can't fall asleep on the run too much with that speed. And I tell you, McGill's passing has improved since last year.
Yeah. Huskies caught a break there.
They caught a big break. The Eagles about got away with another big play here. But you know what? That's just a long, noisy, incomplete pass.
Yeah, it really is. 2nd and 15, ball on the 26-yard line.
Foul ball, but wrong sport.
Yeah,
right?
wrong sport. 4:14 to go here in the third quarter. Huskies lead 29-22. Hand off up the middle, and the Huskies defense is right there.
It's hard to get your footing on that end of the field. It really is.
You
can see the mud from up here.
Yeah, and I mean, we've
had some rain.
Oh, yes, we have.
Jump in on that play for Wilkes.
3rd and 15 now for
Big,
the
huge
Eagles.
play right here.
Yep.
They got to, you got to look for everything.
I mean, they're going to throw everything they got at it.
Graham's coming back out after taking a play off there. So I'm going to back up a little too.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him some space.
They are. Old saying goes, let him catch it in front and make a tackle.
Eagles going to throw. He's looking
looking
toward
for
Graham. He's
seven.
going
He's
down the
going deep
sideline. And almost picked off and falls out of bounds.
Looked like,
Pass intended for Graham is complete.
I believe that's Josh Poe. Had a chance to pick that.
Yeah. He's been around the football a lot tonight.
Well, I'd be shocked if he didn't punt the football here.
I would be too.
I'd say he might have to get on a different bus if you don't. On the
Yeah,
way
he may
home.
have to get a ride home with
It ain't gonna be
someone
apparent.
else. No.
It ain't gonna be apparent.
No, he's going to ride back with a band. And the punt, good punt. Going to back up Colin Estes, and he's going to let it die down at about the 34, 33-yard line.
Not a bad job there. Not a decent punt. He got a good roll out of it. But let's see if this Huskies can separate this thing a little bit right here. Keep the football going, or keep their offense going here.
So Blake Peters, who's had since the first quarter,
Oh, he's been tremendous.
tremendous. First and 10. Peters looks to throw, gets it out quick to Estes, and Estes is going to be spun down for a loss. You know, we got that play that we used to run, that screen and go, or
Yeah, hitching. Well, we've run that enough. It might be time.
it might be time. They're breaking on it pretty
They're
hard.
breaking on it pretty good. And, of course, you know me. I'm a worrier,
No.
especially the quarterback position. I'm sort of fond to it, and I used to.
It's your bread and butter.
Yeah.
Peters looks to throw on second down. He's got it
There it
across.
is.
He's got a
There it
man
is.
wide open. It's
Break the
Estes.
tackle.
He
Break
breaks
the
the tackle at the 40, 30. He ain't going to be caught. Colin Estes in for the Husky touchdown. And, man, this Huskies offense has came alive.
And no flags on the play there, and you're exactly right. They have come to life right here.
This is a fun little offense to watch, Mark.
We've watched it for what now? 5, 6 years, and it is fun. I mean, they're really never out of a football game.
No. I mean, since the days of Colin Ellis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They scored 35-22 with Olvera on for the PAT. Kick is up, and it is good. And we'll take another look at that. Peters to Estes. Touchdown on our greens. Excavating. Instant replay.
Ashe County in the lead, 2.5 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Okay, your Steve Johnson Auto World drive summary. It took the Huskies 1 minute and 4 seconds. They went 70 yards in 2 plays. Ended in a touchdown pass, 70-yard touchdown pass from Blake Peters to Colin Estes. The kick was good by Manny Alvarez with 2:31 left in the third quarter. That brings your score, your Ashe County Huskies 36. Wilkes Central Eagles 22. That is your Steve Johnson Auto World drive summary. That's too much. You need to go back to Ashe County.
Olvera to kick the ball off for the Huskies. Kicks it deep once again to about the 13-yard line. And Trogan's got a seam. Oh, no. And he's still on his feet.
That's a block.
Down the sideline, and finally, there's the flag.
We do have a block. I think they got a block in the back here, but
Milapondo.
of course we talked about Hampton changing up his kicking game, and there's nothing.
I bet he pooches next week.
He was holding. Yeah, he probably so. He was holding his breath on that one. That's a big penalty there. Break for the Huskies on the good return.
It was, and the Huskies, I mean, we've been kicking it deep and we've been making great tackles, but that one had that little something. I thought he was going to break it.
I did too. When he got to the other side, I thought he might go. Give them credit. They ran him down and got him to the ground.
It's going to be first down for the Eagles. Huskies lead 36-22. 2:20 to go here in the third. See if this defense can stand tall once again. Great defensive stand last drive. And handoff on first down, and the Huskies defense in the backfield.
And we've said it all night long, and we need to talk more than we hadn't tonight. Well, I guess young quarterback and all that stuff. Both Huskies fronts
In the trenches.
Well. And that's, I know that was a concern for the coaching staff, so they got to be very happy with the way defensive and offensive line.
Avery Barr's a happy man right now.
Oh, yes, he is. Very happy man. They've done a great job tonight. Got a flag?
No, 140 and counting here in the third. First and 12 for the Eagles. They motion man across, fake the sweep, come back to Villapando on the counter, and going to pick up 3, maybe 4 yards.
Yeah, and then, of course, it's going to bring up a big third down here. Going to be about 3rd and 7. And, of course, we've heard this for years. The coaches are usually right above us when we're at home, and of course, Coach Tasso sits on the booth. And I mean, the kid did have a nice gain of 5 yards, but he's up there hollering good, good. And the reason being is because we done our job and cut that back in the middle where we can make a play. Good team defense there. Big third down play.
50 seconds to go here in the third. And they get it out, and that Husky defense is trying to get them down, and they finally get them down for a loss.
Nice job. I tell you, they have been, all of them, swarming to the football. There's their guy, Graham, that we talked about before the game, trying to get him out in space, and they just done a real nice job getting there and getting him to the ground. It's going to bring up 4th down, and I'm still punting here, I believe.
Yeah, I'm probably going to let this one go to the quarter.
He probably will let the quarter run out here.
And it looks like that's what he's going to do, down to 5 seconds. So at the end of the third quarter, the Huskies lead 36-22. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. SkyZhone HD Game of the Week after the break.
Carroll Original Wear has been in the business of custom apparel and merchandise for over 20 years. Cutting their teeth in Western wear and specializing in custom embroidery, t-shirt graphics, and jerseys, they also offer their services to teams, businesses, and the greater public. Carroll Original Wear is dedicated to creating quality products that teams and businesses can be proud to wear. Carroll Original Wear is proud to support our hometown teams.
When it comes to insurance, Miller Insurance has over 70 years of experience in the business. We offer auto, home, farm, and business insurance, along with several other products to make sure you have the right coverage that fits your needs. Before you renew, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or stop by 107 South Jefferson Avenue in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to support all our hometown teams.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter here in the SkyZone HD Game of the Week. Huskies lead Wilkes Central 36-22. We'll look at some other Miller Insurance scoreboard scores. Mark, and I don't know how accurate this score stream updating is, but that North Wilkes Elkin score 37-12 is in the first quarter according to the scoreboard. I don't think that's right.
I would say the quarters are not updated.
No, I wouldn't think so. Mount Airy and North Surrey are still close in the third. Mount Airy leads 23-18.
I
That's
bet they are having a big time in toast.
I bet so.
Is he going to kick or?
And it's a pooch kick for Wilkes Central, and Huskies don't even put anyone back, which is smart.
Before you say you beat me to it, because really and truly, our kicking game, especially punting, has not been the best in the world. And why do you want to take a chance on
something muffed or
and then you're up there to play defense too in case they do fake you.
Yeah, you're more worried about the defense stopping them than you are any punt.
Make me there and stay there.
Huskies offense, Peters comes out once again. They're quick to the line. And they get it out to Graybill on the quick screen. He's trying to get outside and does not. He's going to get maybe a little bit of a gain.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, you got a 1 yard gain there. Of course, you got it out quick. They're going to bring some heat. Of course, they call it a quick game. Let's see here. We haven't really, Peterson's back out there, but
he hasn't run it much.
I tell you, Blake Peters has got a little hot here, but here in this fourth quarter with a 14-point lead, I may hand it off a little bit here.
And they do just that on second down, and he breaks free, and he's down at, 5-6 yards, maybe 7-8 yards.
8 yards. And how many times have we said this? And you were getting ready to.
I was ready to call him down.
Down in the middle of the line, and he just sort of breaks through them little creases and stuff. And he was our Dr. Pepper player to watch for the Huskies tonight, returning leading rusher. And he was all-conference player in 3A, 4A last year.
Third down, give it to Peterson. Once again, he's got a hold. He will not be called. Matthew Peterson in for the Husky touchdown. Huskies getting it done through the air and on the ground. It is all Huskies right now, Mark.
It definitely is. Since about 6 minutes until the half, this offense has come to line. The defense has played well the whole game, except for 3 big plays. One of them, they had to trick us. So, I hadn't done that since Luke played. Sorry.
They're on for the PAT. Huskies lead 42-22, 20-point lead, trying to make it a 3-touchdown lead. Kick is up, and it is good. So they're going to look at that Matthew Peterson touchdown run on our Greens Excavating instant replay.
Ashe County in the lead.
Okay, your Steve Johnson Auto World Drive summary. Took the Huskies 1 minute and 21 seconds. They went 63 yards. It ended in a 60-yard touchdown run by Matthew Peterson, and the extra point by Manny Marvarez was good. So that brings your score with 10:30 left in the fourth quarter. Your Ashe County Huskies 43, Wilkes Central 22. And that is your Steve Johnson Auto World Drive summary.
Manny on to kick it deep for the Huskies. See what Hampton decides to do this time. And he's going to kick it deep once again, and he's going to kick it toward the sideline.
Yeah, he sort of tries to pin him in the corner there. Don't let him get
what an open field tackle.
Who was that now?
That was Matthew Peterson, I believe.
Matthew Peterson down on the tackle on special teams. This is a great job. Played a well of a football game. Of course, we said it right before they started handing it to him. He hadn't really run the ball a whole lot, but he, of course, broke a big one there. I hopefully to put this thing away, but they better keep playing defense here. Hey.
10:24 to go here in the fourth. Huskies lead 43-22. McGill and the Eagles come back out once again. In the gun, looks to throw. And he's got him down the sideline. He's at the 10. the 20-yard line. Another big play for the Eagles.
Another big play, and I mean, that's been it. When they made them and kept them from running the football, I tell you, we've said it earlier, Miguel's really improved on his passing. Just a good play right there. Gets the Eagles down here in the Husky territory 20 yards away, but there's field shortness, and now maybe we need to bow up right here and keep them out of the end zone.
Be 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Eagles. And that's the first time they've thrown to that kid all night long. McGill looks to throw. He's going to roll out. He's going to maybe keep it, throw it off his back foot, and it's to Graham down at the dropped it.
He dropped. Looked like he caught it. He dropped the football.
That's two
Good
big
job
drops for
by
him tonight.
And because the other one, he's probably gone for a touchdown. But right there, another big drop. He's going to be down at the 1 yard line. 9:51 left. 43-22 here with the Huskies. You need to hold them out right here and not let them get any momentum. A lot of time left.
So we move it back 2nd and 10 now for the Eagles. McGill in the gun, 4 wide receivers. They motion a man across. He's going to roll out, look to throw, and it's incomplete. He had a man in the end zone.
He picked the wrong receiver.
He did. He was standing wide open in the end zone.
Your corner didn't keep going with him. It was like, I'm just going to pick this one off up here, but boy, he picked the wrong receiver.
They'd definitely like to roll him out and throw with him on the run.
Well, you got that option of him pulling that ball down and running too. So
3rd and 10 now for the Eagles.
A couple of big plays here coming up for the defense. Of course, they can get a first down without scoring. I tell you too.
They're going to take a timeout.
Earlier, it's just a huge play right here.
Yeah.
But earlier in the game, I thought it was really going to be sloppy, but
it's not been.
No, after both teams started playing a little, really, the penalties hadn't been too bad. Pretty well played game for the first game of the season by both teams.
While we got a timeout, we'll take a look and thank our sponsors: Miller Insurance, Steve Johnson Auto World, Dr. Pepper, Carroll Original Wear, and of course Greens Excavating. And all of our fine sponsors. We'll take another look at the Miller Insurance scoreboard, see if there's been any changes. Mount Airy has finally opened that one up a little bit in the 4th quarter. They lead 31-18 now. East Wilkes has beat West Wilkes 17-7 down in Millers Creek.
17-7.
North Wilkes is still up 37-12. East Lincoln's up on High Brighton 30-8. High Brighton they've just not the High Brighton they used to be right now.
No, still a good football
Still
team,
a
but
great
nothing
football
like
team.
that one stretch
Golly,
they
went through a stretch.
They were, goodness gracious. And dang, we had them on the schedule when we didn't have to.
I know. A little crossbuck play for Wilkes Central.
And I tell you what, that looked like it opened up pretty good. We closed it down there pretty good. I can't tell from here who was in there. Looks like it might have been.
Spencer's had a heck of a night.
That might have been Brian Blevins in there that time, I believe. Looked like from here, but I still don't like the numbers.
It's impossible to tell. I've kind of given up.
So big 4th down play here.
4th and 7.
Yeah.
Ball and 17. 9 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter.
I'm looking for them to roll the quarterback out. They've had some receivers open when they do that.
And they're looking to throw on 4th down, and it is incomplete. And they're going to throw a flag.
I think he was early. I guess I'm a little biased, but I don't think Josh Poe was early there. That's
and I think a lot of it was the receiver stopped.
Yeah,
and Josh is moving forward.
And they had a lot of contact going. But I mean, that was different type of contact that they let go. But dang, I thought that was a pretty good play by Poe there. Bad break.
Keeps the play alive, or the drive alive for Wilkes Central.
I think we bragged on them a little too early, man.
Yeah, we may have. We don't brag on them often, so we might as well.
So it's first and goal from what, the 7? That's what the board's got. See if the Huskies can get their first goal line stance of the year.
9 yard
Roll
line.
him out and throw it now. I'll roll him out.
Yeah, I'm definitely rolling this way.
He's got 7 over here.
McGill in the gun and his handoff.
And it looked like it ended up being snapped right to Bynum. I think that was a bad snap, and Wilkes Central caught a break right there.
Yeah, I think he just took it as he went through.
He probably got about 3 yards right there.
There's a flag down. Did they say a flag down on the play?
No, they're just.
Okay. 8:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Second and goal from the caught the 5. Roll out.
12.
Got 12. He's going to get in, I think. Oh, wait.
Oh, what a
my
break.
goodness.
And that was, we almost had a fumble right there, and then it bounces right.
It bounced right to him.
Got a flag on the play over here, though. Let's see what's going on. Wow, what a break for Wilkes Central right there.
I mean, that's flags in the area of holding. I mean, that's when
It
you
sure
see those
is,
interior.
unless it was something, after the play or something like that. Holding would be a great call.
I
Right
see
here.
Wilkes Central players
Sort of,
upset. So
yeah, great holding. Of course, we was watching the rollout.
and then the ball bounced around.
This will be a huge break for the Huskies.
You're going to see
right
some
here.
upset
And it
Wilkes
does
Central
look like
fans.
he's going to move them back. Yep, they're pointing.
Mm-hmm.
See what happens right here.
There's some upset Wilkes Central fans here in about touchdown. Wow. Now you're going to see
Tell me.
they're waving off the flag. Wow.
Flag is waved off, so the touchdown will be given.
Oh, Hampton's coming unglued. Unglued. He don't get upset a whole lot.
No, but he
is definitely upset right now.
the ball hit the ground. But now that was on the run play.
Yeah.
So is he saying it hit it before he caught it?
I don't know what he's saying. I'd like to know.
Yeah. Yeah, I would too. He is upset.
Yeah. I mean, we probably couldn't repeat what Hampton's saying, but I'd like to know what they're saying.
Long discussion here. Talking to me and I don't.
So now he's going to come back to Coach Hampton.
He's wanting to know if it was a clean catch before he, I guess. I mean, that could be my only thinking here.
They keep pointing to the ground.
For whatever. Hampton got to say his piece, and
He's still saying it.
So here we go. Wilkes Central.
Either way, they got a touchdown. We got a few
2
boos.
points right here.
8:12 to go. Wilkes Central gets the touchdown after a long, controversial talk. And the 2-point conversion, they get it in to make it 30-43 with 8:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. So regardless of what they talked about, they still got the touchdown, and
2-score game.
it's a 2-score game. And after that long discussion, you knew they were going to get the PAT because we were still so confused. And
Oh, yeah.
Hospital proud to be the official medical provider for Ashe County Schools. This will be on site for the Husky home game.
so we'll take another look at the scoreboard, see if anything's changed.
Rehabilitation Services Department works with our student athletes throughout the entire week.
Nothing really jumps out at me. Cherryville is up on Avery now, 14-0. Mountain Heritage has lost 42-0. Alexander Central is beating Hickory 26-15. So now we'll see if the Huskies offense can stay hot. I mean, they've scored the last, 4 times they've had the ball.
You know, and we've talked about this before. One thing, when this offense gets to rolling, they do score quick.
Yeah, boy.
So they keep the defense out there.
They get tired.
This would be nice to see a
long, sustained drive.
2 or 3 minutes anyway. I mean, we've been scoring in 1 minute. But if we put points on the board, it don't matter. And right here,
it's a good spot.
Good spot for maybe an onside.
Kind of got us on our heels a little bit after all that.
And they are. That's what I was wondering.
And it's a squib kick. Hits a Husky player. Get on the football. A lot of people standing there watching. Oh my goodness.
And, good job there, though. We recovered it. So
while we got a minute, Mark, if you're listening to us tonight, you got the opportunity to come out here to Husky Stadium and watch the future Huskies play tomorrow. Youth football kicks off tomorrow.
Okay.
Starting at, I think, 2 o'clock.
All right, yeah. Enjoy doing that. Always have. So
we've been around football for a long time now. Hand off to Peterson. He's right up the middle. And, oh, gosh, takes a hit and keeps going.
I like it. That's what we need to see here.
Run that clock.
Yeah, run that clock. We got to hold on to that football. 2 hands on the football. And he's got the 2 backs in now, but that don't now he's taking one of them out. Well, he wants to make sure with the young quarterback that he's doing the right thing here.
Peters in the gun. 2nd and 4 now. Hand off. I think that's Osborne. He's going to lose yards.
He's going to lose about a yard right there.
Going to bring up 3rd down for the Huskies.
Big 3rd down play here. And, of course, I'm going for the 1st down, so we got to put it in the air here.
Yeah.
We don't need to give the Switch Central team the ball right back.
No.
Backs. Might go back to that screen.
Yeah.
It's safe.
It looks like Peters is changing it.
Ooh. It could have been.
Oh, he hangs on the football, gets it. He's got a man open. Oh, that was Tanner Poe. Incomplete. Great throw. Put it right where he wanted it.
Great throw right there. 4th and 5. Yeah, you got to punt the football here with a 13-point lead. Great throw. Mr. Poe was just turning up a little too quick right there.
He was.
Good job.
And that's the first real incompletion they've had in a long time.
Yeah, just lack of a better way to say it, a drop football.
Yeah.
Need to get, of course, he's done some, like we said, of punting last year. We need to get a good punt out of here.
Mm-hmm. This is Dylan Borders on the punt.
Dang, gone it.
And the punt snap goes over his head. He's going to pick it up and punt it.
Oh,
good punt.
Good job right
good
there.
Punt.
Roll
and
ball.
Take a Husky roll.
That is a
break for the to keep his composure, pick that ball up and punt it.
Yes, that's pretty good. And to me, Wilkes Central was definitely had to be set in the return of because they didn't really get no punch right there. When it went over his head, I was like, this ain't good. Great job by the punter right there. And that was in Borders, you said?
Yeah.
Great job by Borders. You know what? We've got 2 choices now. Huskies win this football game, that might be the play of the game.
Yeah, it might
That's
be.
a big play right there.
That is a big play.
Because if you give them the football right there with 6 minutes left.
Yeah. Handoff on 1st down. He's tripped up in the middle of the field. You know, Mark, when you're watching, especially early, you think about what teams does this team remind you of? It kind of reminds me maybe like Luke's junior year, you know?
I mean, and you know how I am.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it, and I hadn't wanted to say it. But Blake Peters reminds me so much of Luke his junior year. Just like coming out in that first quarter, you couldn't have drove
you couldn't have.
I mean, you know, he showed his nerves, but he come out of it and done a good job.
I thought the same thing.
Blake's done a great job.
The way he's carried himself, the way he's playing.
I agree.
We're going to have to start calling him Peter's Young Buck.
Yeah.
Look to throw. He's going deep. He's got a man, number 12 once again. He's still on his feet. He's going to go in for a Wilkes Central touchdown.
They've hit that seam route twice now.
And it's just like Watauga always does to us.
Yeah.
He's just straight down the field.
Well of the football game here. I mean, you know, they got it back to.
Yep. It's now 36-43 with 5:55 to go.
And we say it every time. Big conversion right here. Huge conversion.
These points are big. That's 36-42.
And again, what? 60? 70 yards? I mean, all of
every touchdown's big. Except for
maybe
the one.
Yeah, right here they drove the football a little bit, but that's football.
Yeah. Conversion coming up for the Eagles. And they're going to throw it corner route, and if it comes down in bounds, it's good. But it's incomplete.
Out of bounds. And I tell you, they've been behind, but they've thrown the ball well tonight.
They have?
At times.
I mean, they throw it differently than we do. Of course, you know, we throw short and let the run. They throw it deep.
Oh, yeah. Well, Mr. Farmer, this is a huge drive here.
Yeah. It is 5:55 to go here in the fourth. Huskies lead 43-36. Now do you start thinking, I mean, they poached it and we almost didn't cover it last time.
5 minutes left. They got 2 timeouts. I don't know. You might onside kick it. You're probably at least going to pooch it again. I mean, I would definitely, most likely, probably put what you'd call your hands team in right now. And it does look like that's what he's doing.
You know, they're talking about something over there for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Another thing they've done, they've taken this Husky crowd out of it.
Yeah, they're of course they're happy, but they're back quiet and nervous.
Yeah, they're nervous again. They're happy they're leading, but they're nervous.
I mean, we're down to a 7-point game here.
Yeah.
You've got to use some clock right here if you can. Well, you need to score. And here's something, too. You know, early in the season, you ain't had a lot of onside kicks.
No. But they kick it deep. Right over our head. Get on the football. Get on the football.
Yes, man. Woo. You can't try to pick it up. Woo, boy. That was close. But we accomplished what we needed to accomplish right there, I guess.
Now, there's a flag now. Back here where they kicked it off. I don't know what that could even be. I mean, it was off.
You'd kill it. You're supposed to if it's offsides. Did they have too many people lined up on one side of the ball?
You
can't do that no more, I don't think. You can't load up one side, but they didn't load up the side. Let's just hope it benefits the Huskies here, whatever it is. Had a lot of discussions tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to guess they're going to eat this one, too. What do you think?
Yeah.
He's going to talk to him.
We're going to go tell him why he's eating it.
Hampton's not mad at this one, so whatever it is,
It could have been against the Huskies. They've killed the rhythm of the game, though.
Yeah, here,
Well, their coach don't
Big
look
discussion.
real
He don't-
upset.
No, I don't know what's going on here. Neither coach is really upset about anything. So what's got offsides
Offsides.
on the defense.
Offsides
Wilkes Central
on
declined
the
it?
receiving team. And they
I guess they lined up over the line.
Yeah.
But I thought you killed that too. I don't know.
Why would you not?
Why
Why would you decline it?
No, they took it. I
Did they
thought
take
he said he declined. Yeah, why would you decline? Okay, they marked it off. Huh.
I don't know. It's been a strange game. We're still at 5:55 to go.
These last 2 or 3 minutes have sort of been really strange.
Yeah, and it's really slowed the game down. Now Hampton wants this explanation. We'll just look at the scoreboard. North Wilkes still 37-12. Everybody else is pretty much done. Well, it seems to happen to us a lot. We'll look at the scoreboard, and everybody else is in final and home in the
We throw
bed.
that thing around a lot. And here in the fourth quarter, it's really, as we've said before, it's come to a crawl.
Yeah.
And all the poor old Huskies would like to do is get that 5:55.
I'm telling you.
And now they're still discussing something again. So, of course, like we said, it's early season for them too.
It
ain't
is.
Now he's got to go back and explain it to the other guy.
He is getting in some work. I don't know if he's wearing a step counter, but he should be. Did you ever have to run that much when you did this, Mark?
I was on the sides. I didn't have to go talk to them coaches. Well, I got to talk to the coaches when I didn't want to.
You didn't volunteer to go over there.
Nah.
Well, we can thank our sponsors once again.
Yeah,
The Miller Insurance Scoreboard, the Steve Johnson Auto World Drive Summary, which we've have done a lot tonight. The Steve Johnson Auto World Keys to the Game, and we talk about our keys to the game, turnovers and penalties. And here lately, the penalties
have
come back.
Yeah.
Players to watch, both of them have played phenomenal.
Well, yes.
Dr. Pepper Player of the Game, we ain't got to that yet. Our Carroll Original Wear End Zone Play of the Game, they're going to re-kick it after all this, Mark.
I have no idea.
They are
what's
going to
on,
re-kick it
but
after all
won't
this.
Work out better unless they fall on an onside kicker. I don't know.
I don't know.
What has happened right there? I'd love to have an explanation.
I would too.
But after, like you say, 2-3 minutes here, all these discussions, moving the ball, they're done a pretty good job here.
Well, evidently against the Huskies because they're kicking off from the.
Well, we've watched them line up before. But yes, you're right.
Yep.
It's against the Huskies. I'm definitely onside kicking it right here.
But now they've placed the ball down at the 40. And now they're going to have to mark it off. Wow.
Yeah, it's just
I'm losing interest, Mark.
I am too.
I'm losing interest.
Playing some football. I don't know.
The only thing is if they left early.
Yeah, they could have left early to try to get the ball, I guess.
Because they were so worried about an onside kick.
Yeah. Anyway.
After much deliberation, the jury has decided it's a 5-yard penalty against the Huskies. They're going to re-kick it. And it's probably going to go in the end zone.
Make sure it gets there, Peterson. Make sure it gets there.
And it does get to the end zone, and we're going to bring it out. So
that thing looked like he was going to take that
oh,
turn.
gosh. But it took a left in Albuquerque. We'd have been in trouble.
Yeah, we would have.
Come out to the 20-yard line.
So, after all that, the Huskies need to come up with a time-consuming
They need a
drive,
5-minute
or
and
at least a
55-second drive. Because it's getting close to my bedtime mark. I'm not
That's
going
way
to lie.
past mine.
Peter's in the gun. Hand off to Peter's son, and he breaks out on the outside. Still on his feet.
Hold that ball, boy.
Got the first down
Hold that
and
ball.
still on his feet. He's going to cut back across the 50.
There you go.
To the 40, 30, 25. Touchdown. Touchdown, Huskies. My goodness. After all that deliberation on the kickoff, we'll just take one play, 80 yards. And Mark, that may be our end zone play of the game.
We've got a few.
We've got a few to choose from.
Top of the list, right?
That is
our
Carroll Original Wear end zone. Huskies have put up some points tonight. Manny Oliveira's kick is no good. That's big. That's over the snap. We'll take another look at that Matthew Peterson touchdown or 80-yard touchdown run on our Greens Excavating instant replay.
That took 19 seconds.
Okay, your Steve Johnson Auto World drive summary. The Huskies won 80 yards in one play. It took 19 seconds. Matthew Peterson with a big 80-yard touchdown run here. The extra point was no good, but with 5:36 left in the fourth quarter, your Ashe County Huskies 49, Wilkes Central 36. That is your Steve Johnson Auto World drive summary.
And on our Miller Insurance scoreboard, not a lot's changed. Most everyone's gone final, except for this confusing first quarter score from North Wilkes and Elkin. It says 44-12 in the first quarter.
It's got
it. I don't know. The score keeps changing. So
okay. Yeah, because North keeps scoring.
Yeah,
That
North.
surprises me.
yeah,
Well, I mean, North could have a good football team. I'm not saying the score so spread out surprises me.
yeah. I thought it'd be a closer game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an old conference rivalry. We're not that far apart.
Oh no, that's county rivalry for sure.
Not quite as big as the East and Elkin rivalry, but
No.
Oliveira to kick off for the Huskies. And it's a pooch kick toward the sideline. Fair catch at the 32-yard line. 33-yard line.
We need a 3 and out right here.
Yeah, 3 and out would be nice.
You know, when we.
Of course, I don't think we're going to get a 3 and out. We might get a 4 and out. But
Yeah, you're right.
both sidelines are kind of just, I think everyone's ready for it to be.
I think after the long delays
Yeah.
and stuff, we're all wore out.
McGill in the gun, takes the snap, going to roll, look to throw, throws back to Graham. He catches it for the first down. It's a big hit after the catch.
And right now, that's pretty much what you got to do. Sit back in your zone, let them catch it in front of you, and make tackle.
Make tackle.
Here's the first down marker for Wilkes Central.
I mean, you might send a backer or something, send a little pressure every now and then, but because even with the seam passes, you know, we had a chance to tackle 12 and him not score, but he broke a few tackles there. But defense has played well except for giving up the big plays.
McGill looks there once again. He's got quick, so pump fake, and not really got anywhere to go with the football, but almost completes it.
Yeah, that's a pretty tough.
He's got it's like a sidearm release.
So that the only thing there that does stop the clock, but no yardage. So
Graybill comes in the game for the Huskies. It's like Josh Poe comes off limping a little bit. 4:59 to go here in the fourth. It's quiet here now.
it has gotten
It's weird. The band should start playing again or something. Handoff on second down, and the Huskies are right there. Going to bring up third and a long, we'll call it long 8.
Final on the carry. Brought down by Brian Glover. And about a yard on the play.
Some similar plays here, but whatever. We got 4 minutes.
4:25 and counting for the Eagles. They trail 36-49. Looks through. He's got pressure. He's going to take off.
We did cover the seam route that
Yeah.
time. He was looking for 12, and we stayed right with him going down the seam once again. So good job there.
Huskies got some pressure in the backfield.
Yep, and put him on the run. So 4th down here.
4th and long.
Play.
The ball goes out of bounds. 4th down situation now for the Eagles.
Thank goodness the band's starting to play a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's
Gives the
'cause it's-
crowd life back up.
it is
like we've all got worried to death
crickets.
here.
Somebody break out the cowbell or something. 4th and 5 now for the Eagles. McGill takes the snap, going to roll out. He's got number 11 wide open. Completes it to him. He's up to the 40-yard line, and big cleanup hit there by the Huskies.
And hey, that's fine.
Yeah.
You're playing the clock right now. Catch it, make tackles in front. Don't give up the big play. You got 4:02 left here, and Huskies up 49-36.
It's Dylan Borders that come in and just cleaned it up there.
Yeah, Dylan's played a good game. They've had some kids running around. Lucas Peterson's played well.
Yeah.
Luke Peterson and Lucas Osborne. They've had some kids play well.
Spencer kids played good. Lucas Spencer.
Yes.
And the pass is high but caught. And
Get him to the
Huskies
ground. There you go.
get him
Good
to the
job.
ground with 3:36 to go. Wilkes Central still got 2 timeouts. They're trying to hold on to them as long as they can. They're not moving with a lot of urgency, you know?
Yeah, especially down 2 scores.
Yeah, I mean, they're just
sort of
walking around.
staying at their same pace. I mean, I know you got to get the first one before you can worry about the second one, but
Handoff on second down, and Huskies are right there. And they're still running the football.
the Husky defense has played really well. I know it sounds crazy. They give up 36 points, but they've all been on just big plays.
Big plays, one-trick play.
And yep, one trick play, and that's, of course, something as coaching staff you got to clean up next
Right.
week.
But, I mean, clock is running, and they're just
Oh,
walking.
yeah, and then, hey,
Let them. I mean,
Coach
I'm for
Hampton's
it.
tickled too.
I'm for it, but I just don't understand it.
look
Toss
for the pass
sweep, look
again.
for the
Nope,
interrupt.
He didn't throw it again, but
Huskies are right there, and they walk through that play, Mark.
oh yeah, and look, I mean, Hampton's still looking at the clock, and now Wilkes Central's going to use the timeout, but
4 o'clock manager.
I think
4
so.
o'clock, man.
Just not enough urgency.
No.
Timeout called.
That takes them down to their final timeout.
They'll have one left. Of course, the Huskies don't want to use theirs. They would love to make them use theirs up right here, but hey, we get this ball back right here. They don't, pretty good shape.
Absolutely. It's going to be a lot of Peterson if we get the ball back. A lot.
And the way his last couple of carries has been, it ain't going to take him long.
No, it's not. Well, look, Central Band sounds good.
They do. Gotta be, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now with 2:19 to go here in the fourth quarter, Huskies lead 49-36, trying to put this one away. McGill in the gun, looks through, gets it out quick, and
No, he
catch it.
dropped the football. I thought I seen him come out.
Incomplete pass. Huskies will take over.
Huskies will take over.
Big stand.
Got one first down, too.
Big stand for the Huskies defense.
Great
And a
job
very
right there.
you know what I'm trying to say.
Lackluster.
Yeah, effort from Wilkes Central.
This didn't, as you said, this didn't show a whole lot of urgency.
No.
I mean, because they got the ball back with 4 minutes left.
Yeah, 5 minutes. We
Right, yeah.
scored. There was 5:19 to go when we kicked the ball off. And off to Peterson.
Just hold on to the football, Bubba. Go down.
And he's
Go down. Don't fight for too much.
going to fight with everything he's got there.
And that's just his nature.
Yeah. And as they used to say on ESPN all the time, tick, 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 tick.
Oh, yeah. Tick, 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 tick. That's all the Huskies are
Chris
really
Berman.
concerned about right now.
Under 2 minutes to go now, and Wilkes Central's not using a timeout, so
He has thrown in the towel.
he has, I do believe. If he hasn't, they did it for him.
He might. I guess if he holds him here, maybe he'll use one, but I wouldn't now. I'm with you. Of course, the Huskies going to look at the back judge and all the play clock.
Get it out to Graybill on first down. Wish he could have stayed in bounds.
Yes, that's
Crossing and Graybill brings it up very near the first down marker.
7 yards.
2.
Yeah, brings up third down.
Only bad part is, like you said, he went out of bounds there. But
Yeah, he's a sophomore. I mean, that's,
oh, yeah. Good job.
at least he secured the football.
Yeah.
And off to Peterson. Good block on the outside.
In bounds.
He cuts it back, stays in bounds. Good heads up running by a senior.
Right there, they get a fall on the first down. They're bringing it into Wilkes Central territory down to the 40-yard line.
1 minute and 16 to go.
You're back.
Clock's just running for the Huskies. .58 seconds to go now for the Huskies. Using all the clock they can. Back judge hasn't started counting yet.
Yeah, he's waiting on him. And
Looks like the victory formation there, Mark.
Yeah, I think they're going to take a knee here.
We'll take a look at our Dr. Pepper player of the game. And Matthew Peterson, senior. We're going to give it to Matthew Peterson, but Blake Peters is just as deserving.
He's a close second.
Very close.
And we talked about it during the game there when he really got hot. About he was in the lead for it, but the senior come out in that fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And them 2 big 80-yard touchdown runs were huge. I mean,
And speaking of 80-yard touchdown run, I think that's our Carroll original wear end zone play of the game. Is that big 80-yard touchdown? It kind of sealed it for the Huskies.
it did seal it for the Huskies. But congratulations to Coach Hampton and them.
Where are we at
opening
next
here.
week, Mark?
Open North Wilkes High